All right, ladies and gentlemen, Violently High is back for episode 24. Here, guys, we got a special episode. We got Markas S guest starring for us today. That's right, old buddy of ours. And I guess in the spirit of 4th of July here, it's 5th of July when we recorded this. We got our buddy from So get ready to hear some geeking stories. I think he does a little job review at some point. And if you're a woman and willing to just have no regards about what your job might be or no questions at all about what some of these weirdos are posting, definitely think about the shit he's saying on there. It sounds terrifying. But then we get into NoFap, which is like a Reddit forum where people basically don't fap for days on end, and when they do fap, they tell the world. Then we're going to get into the Kardashians, which, just get a little like Jordan Woods, Tristan Thompson debate there. And followed with some childhood friends. We're going to talk about some good old stories from the Evergreen Meadows days. Some old high school stories. And shout out to our buddies band Acid Mountain Raven Rock. But pack that bong, take a fat rip, and let's go, boys.
That's like if Stephen Hawking's title was just Smart Cripple. We're bringing up Smart Cripple on stage, everybody, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's Smart Cripple.
I just don't understand.
A broken wizard.
I'm so much more.
And they also, that doesn't fix anything. They act like it's fixed, but now it's like, I feel like the realm, the Seven Kingdoms, is worse off than fucking the show started.
Yeah.
Now the North's independent. That means Dorne and the Iron Islands are definitely declaring independence. Asha's definitely going independent as soon as she gets back.
Yeah. Talking about independence, kind of mad that they don't have a lot more colors in Game of Thrones.
They send them all the way to an island.
No. As a black man, I just think that
it takes place in Europe.
Oh my god, it's not Europe.
You guys are listening to the internet's number one Game of Thrones podcast.
Europe,
because when Khaleesi's in the Asia and that part of it, there are more people. Then she's around
Are we hot right now? Are we live?
We're hot mic, so here in the
we are saying colored people a lot.
Don't worry.
It's
a magic of radio.
It's so much worse on it.
Put the headphones on and see what Marcus's mic sounds like.
Well, Marcus, you're going to have to,
You're going to have that mic right here.
I'm going to have this mic right here.
Yeah. Sorry.
We can either do that, or you can just push yours over and he do it.
Our mouths are too close together. I don't want to do that.
I don't
want some spark.
I bet if you put it in the middle, though...
Put it ass to ass.
I don't want to start an episode.
I was like, who's that guy? Who's that guy?
He's not here again.
Do you think that's what they had to say for casting? When they were going in, they're like, we need one guy. And they're like, say ass to ass. And he's like,
did we give him 21 off?
Ass to ass.
I just would have been because before he said that, it's okay, yeah, it's we the office all chipped in. We got these two hookers to make out with each other, and then he's ass to ass. And I'm whoa, that's not the office party I signed up for, man. And I chipped in.
Well, I don't want to see ass to ass.
Well, they're bribing them with heroin.
I'm just saying,
the office party's already fucked because someone in the office bought heroin.
We're that kind of office.
It's like dogs fucking.
Can you plug me in?
And then they turn around.
Yeah, but are you going to go to a office party where they're having dogs fuck?
No. That's why they're doing ass.
It's not like you go to... Wait. You don't just go to it hey, I'm going to an office party. It's you work at the office, you know what the stakes are.
Where do you want to plug it in?
These guys have a record of doing this thing.
I don't know. Yeah, it's all of a sudden Jim from accounting's all right.
One of the left right guys.
I want somebody to do coke out of my ass.
Can you hear stuff?
Oh yeah, let me...
Oh, you can plug this. No, you can't. No.
Someone say coke out of my ass.
Plugged in.
The what?
The board isn't plugged in.
My bad.
Wow.
All right. Well,
so nothing got picked.
All right, we're back. Violently High, episode 22.
No, this is 23, right?
Shit.
23 and me.
Just like those fucking DNA guys.
God damn it, they're just making clones.
We got a special guest this week, Marcus. This is a different Marcus, though. This one's a little darker than our last one.
This is a darker Marcus. My name is Markas. I'm in the United States, and this episode is dedicated to the troops.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you heard that I bleeped on the episode, and he's just going to serve me up a whole bunch of shit to hide.
It's July
right.
5th.
It's gonna be a fun
I
ep.
just want to say, fuck you, England.
I'm going to definitely disclose a lot of classified information that'll get you killed if you listen to this podcast.
All right, well,
The government's definitely in your phones too. 'Cause I talked about Tupac Shakur on here, like that one episode about like Will Smith probably feeling a little like weird about Tupac banging his wife at one point.
he's not
And
weirded
then
out.
literally on Instagram, like you can look at like what they advertised to you, right? And one of the top 3 things was Tupac Shakur. Like Instagram, like they're like, what is Drake interested in? We should advertise to him, and it's like Tupac. And I said it like,
They're listening, dude.
yeah.
They're hearing this
They're
podcast.
100%.
Hopefully they get us some likes.
Like it's crazy.
I mean, why wouldn't they listen? I mean, like,
That's like
You
part
know
of
that's
the.
what
That
they're
is
gonna
definitely
do.
part of the question of it. Is like at the end of the day, it kind of like helps, right? I
They're trying to make AI.
You'd rather have
That's
ads
part.
that are more tailored to you than ads that aren't.
Yeah, but I don't like the whole profiling thing about it. I don't like that like a company can like make a weird composite sketch of me based off of what I
Yeah.
jerk off to and like
Yeah, I
My
mean
Amazon
that's
shopping
definitely.
cart.
I try to block that part out. I
this
don't
man
like to
just
think
looks
about
at
the
Shoppers
jerking off.
Donuts all the time.
do you think you'd be able to tell what someone looks like based off of just their internet browsing history and then like
Yeah.
you think?
Well,
With enough time and enough search
because
queries,
you can get their clothes if they're buying clothes online.
Shape ups, Tommy Bahama, and
Oh, you mean like
a
they're
deep
just,
pressure cooker.
I throw in a pressure cooker to like throw them off my
I
trail.
think Instagram. I wonder if they do have like composite sketches. That'd be kind of like an interesting.
That's gonna fuck me up when I see like World Star posts. Like they just show some guy's search history and like a face is just like materializing next to the feed.
Or just like Instagram, you could go into their settings. They're like, what does Instagram think I look like? I guess Instagram has pictures of you though, or like, but like someone like an advertiser's like, what does advertisers think like you look like based on your like search history and like shit
That's gonna be weird.
An etch and sketch version of Mr. Potato Head.
and other
It's
shit
really
too.
cool.
Like my fitness is recorded because you have like the Apple Watch that like records that.
They know all your
like,
capabilities.
yeah, they know how many steps you take a day.
They're like, this dude's
Yeah.
going for about a mile and a half a chase. We got him.
this
Put
dude.
it down.
We don't
Oh my
need to
God,
advertise
dude.
anything running shoes.
They're building profiles on all of us. Just
But that is like part of it. I feel like I get a lot of nice kicks on there. Like I'll be scrolling Instagram and I'll just see like a sale, like shoes for sale, and I'll like instantly be like, "Fuck, I like those."
Yeah.
And I'll like click on the link to see how much they are, and I know as soon as I click it, you're fucked. That's when they got you. That's when they're like, "All right, now you're gonna get like this shoe on every fucking social media platform
You're gonna burn this in your
Yeah.
brain.
until you buy them." That's how I got those purple shoes up there, the purple soles.
You got
got-
a nice little
yeah, you have a nice collection.
Well, yeah,
This is
I mean,
kind of like art here.
I
where you do
appreciate
like
it.
enough.
See, and that's where you throw
Colors.
off the Matrix here, because if someone looked at that, they'd be like, this guy definitely a black guy. Definitely
Yeah.
a black guy shoe collection.
Yeah.
They'd send Mr. Smith after you.
I'm really just holding on to it. I feel like eventually I will have to like migrate away from sneakers, but
Birkenstocks.
Until then.
I think you should go some Birkenstocks.
You can do yeah.
Let your feet breathe and they're lightweight, man.
I'm a rainbow guy.
Do they range like that though? Can you get that many different kinds of Birkenstocks?
I'm sure. Like
They have different
like a
colored
wide selection.
straps
Yeah,
and
different
stuff.
colored straps, and some are
Okay,
Chan
well,
has,
if you can
5,
diversify-
probably. I think Chan's got 5.
This is a lot of option. You got a lot of retail here.
Yeah.
You know?
You got a lot of retail, but guess what? You're definitely not going to go to the old Episcopal picnic and some Air Force Ones. Get yourself some Sperry's, Jesus.
That'd be kind of tight.
I hate
I
Sperry's.
feel like the Catholic Church
I
could
would
get a
never
lot of
wear
points
Sperry's.
letting
I
people
hate
wear like Air
shoes
Maxes.
that you wear, don't wear socks in, like freak me the fuck
Get some
out.
Vans.
The Catholic Church picks up a Michael Jordan endorsement.
I do. I like Vans.
Yeah,
That's why I
they're
get,
like
those
lifting up their
Nike
little
brown
like skirts.
Or like the ones with the diamonds
yeah,
above
I've
the
heard of
reds.
those.
I like Huff. Huff's like my Vans.
Or get like low top.
Yeah.
Just get low tops Nikes.
I mean, I got low top Nike.
yeah,
I mean, I
you
have.
don't really need to get away from those. I don't see the reason to get away.
I feel like anyone who wears Huff sneakers still smokes K2. Anyone who has Huff merch is definitely still smoking Spice.
Thanks. I am.
The last time I saw somebody smoke
legal, so.
Spice, they were like
Joke's on
staring
you.
at like a Mac monitor at like a picture of the planet like so longingly. They had like their head in their hands. They're like, oh fuck.
The last time I
I just
smoked,
watched them face the K2 blunt.
the last time I smoked Spice, there's a picture of all of us at the movie theater with Steven and there's all of us in this picture. And it's me and Thomas, and we had been in the
a lot of bleeps. A lot of
really are
bleeps
giving
this
them a lot of
episode.
bleeps.
Yeah.
a lot of bleeps. We were smoking at a Fox movie theater in the parking garage, smoking Spice because you guys were like late, and so we sat there for 2 hours smoking Spice in that parking lot. That was definitely.
How we were 2 hours late?
Yeah, I was like, it was crazy. It was like, I'm like 15,
You,
16.
Steven,
What movie
Thomas,
was
and
it?
Emma, that's the worst. Like Steven, like
There's a picture
not
of all
Steven,
of us
but
on
like the other
Facebook
two.
about
Like
this too.
I remember. I remember the
Fuck
night.
that.
I'm trying to remember what the movie is. Chan was there too. I remember.
Yeah, we must have
You guys
squatted
just- you
that
guys-
shit up, dude.
Yeah, we were 12.
Or ran out of movie
you and
theater.
Thomas bought the Mario and Luigi costumes.
Were you wearing them then?
Yes, we were. Me and Thomas wore that. We were high as fuck for weeks, and we were just wearing those costumes.
I smoked Spikes.
I was just like super pro Israel.
I remember that part of my life is the time where I was in a Luigi costume for like a month.
That motherfucking Steven gave me K2 too.
To be fair, in the life of Marcus, I go through these phases, waning and waxing of the moon.
I don't remember the year, but ask me what I was wearing because that's probably the easier to get there.
Let me wind it back by outfit.
That's probably when I was doing Lando wearing Han's clothes as in the
You do the FX makeup, yeah.
end of Empire, like kind of into Jedi.
Speaking of Lando, I'm really glad that we're here talking about him now because he's a pansexual goddess. I'm really glad they have him definitely fucking.
We talked about that in a previous.
You guys did.
Robosexuals.
Yeah, so what's up? Is his pee-pee like chewed bubblegum?
It's not chewed bubblegum, but
Where's it going, though?
He
where's it
probably
going?
makes a port for it.
Yeah.
I don't think he makes a port for it. I think he's jerking off.
I think he's fucking one of those
No.
ports. I think he's fucking a
You
port.
definitely buy an attachment.
No.
Why wouldn't you? If you're gonna fuck it, why would you not put
But
like
the attachment's like it hooks onto her shoulder. She's
like
like
a
fucking her
fleshlight.
shoulder.
a better fleshlight?
Yeah.
And she kept it on,
knows
so she's
exactly
she's
what
like
you
a
want.
robot everywhere, and then it's just like a goopy fleshlight
You
in
just
between.
flip open like a panel.
He doesn't even clean it. He's just like
Flashlights.
How many panels do you think that fucking starship came with? You know,
Can we?
there's a lot of panels.
like
Can you just
auxiliary
say-
panels.
Can you just say flashlight? Do they have that copyrighted?
We asked for one last time.
This episode is actually brought to you by Fleshlight.
Yeah,
I think
our
it's
new
hilarious.
proud new
The buddy
sponsor.
under your bed.
You say fleshlight, you know exactly what someone's talking about. That immediately paints a
Yeah,
picture.
it's like
in your
dildo.
head.
It's just,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's basically he's like a male
Military
dildo.
members out
But
there.
I think with dildo,
Is that a big thing?
There's dildo. There's also vibrator,
Are there?
and that doesn't sound
Like a lot of fleshlights in the military.
You know what
There's
it
a
is,
lot
but
of
it doesn't
fleshlights.
sound
I think a
like
dildo's
explicitly sexual.
a dildo's a rubber dick. A vibrator is just something that shakes.
That's what I'm saying. Like a vibrator doesn't sound like explicitly sexual, but fleshlight.
Vibrator sounds
Vibrator
sexual.
sounds pretty.
You think it does?
Pretty sexual.
What else would you be doing with a vibrator?
Yeah, but I think that's
I don't know,
more
it's like
connotation.
more
That's
like-
like
it's more
societal.
like a-
I would say massager doesn't sound as sexual. Where like a massager could definitely be used.
Sounds
like,
more
but there's-
sensual.
I think my
Context, when
point
you
is-
hear vibrator.
My point is though, it's like vibrators
Fleshlight
like
is
an,
definitely
like an
more
action,
graphic.
right? Like it's just basically like an action, like a different variation of like an action. Whereas in fleshlight, I know
It's something you fuck.
What if they
I know
called it like a
exactly
blow
It's a lot more
cone?
graphic.
Yeah.
but it's
blow
for
cone?
dudes, so that's why it's more crude.
If you went up to somebody that just learned English and you were like, "Hey, do you like here's
I
a
don't
vibrator or a
fuck it unless it's
fleshlight?" they would immediately be like, "Oh, what the fuck is you doing? Giving me a fleshlight?"
We made
Sounds closer.
in high school.
sound gross.
We took like
I want one.
I was thinking
Please send us one. For
who will send us this
I
fleshlight?
think our sponsors, fleshlight and vibrator.
They're gonna send it with like a return address. Like I want it back when
I
you're
want
done
the
with it.
anal one.
The anal one?
Tight.
Yeah, they got a little ass one.
What if they send you a foot one? It's like a fuck. Because I'm gonna do it, but
It's a foot.
I'm not happy about it.
What is a, yeah, I was gonna say, does the foot have an asshole? Because if the foot has an
It has an asshole on the heel.
All right.
And vagina-
I work with that.
and the ankle.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a fucked
But
up
it's like a
foot.
runner's foot.
Huh?
It's like a Chernobyl foot.
Yeah.
I'll wrap it in duct
What if
tape.
it's like a
Will you light a candle for
Like
that?
a Japanese violent foot.
yeah.
Yeah, just
All like how many do you like calluses?
Huh?
It's like a callus.
It's a witch's foot.
I'm gonna cover the whole thing
Right.
in duct tape except for the butthole part.
Witches would have pretty feet.
You don't think their faces are all fucked up? You think they'd have?
Witches' faces are fucked up.
It's the
Well,
only
they got
part that
like
matters to me.
boils and pimples and.
Have you seen
Let me
Sabrina?
tell you, everything's got a butthole.
She's one witch.
No. I'm not talking
All right, we
about
need to rein
the
this in.
fucking
We're
children
all
in
over
Sabrina.
the
I'm talking about like the aunt and stuff. They're not like ugly looking.
That's 3 witches.
I mean, have you seen the whole coven? The whole coven, there's like pretty good.
What are you
looking
talking
people.
It's one coven.
One coven? Okay, well, I'm just saying, out of the one coven that we've all seen, most of the witches.
Anecdotal.
Really
Are you talking about new
anecdotal.
Sabrina Teen Witch or the old one?
The new one. And the old one. They were all attractive in that one, too.
I haven't seen the new one. She hasn't watched the new one. She said
Listen.
it's pretty dope.
Also,
I've seen a witch in real life, and they're ugly.
Barbados Slim from The Crucible wasn't bad looking either.
But if they could cast a
She wasn't really a
that
witch.
makes you look
She was just, saving her. She's saving her life.
I said, no devil.
no devil.
No devil.
I did not kill that
They
man.
picked me up and flew me back to Barbados.
He said he'd buy me a pretty dress.
That's a cool devil. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
He usually is pretty chill.
God never bought anyone a dress.
You know, he doesn't really ask for a lot.
Yeah.
I just get naked
Just
and
your
like
soul.
dance in the
Just
dance
your
in the
soul.
woods.
I don't know.
I'll
We
tell
tried to
you
get that
something,
one
though.
dude to
Black
kill it.
lady threw some chicken bones at me and started.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck! I'm out. I'm out.
Nope.
This is real. This is end of days.
You gotta be nice to like gypsy ladies. You gotta be careful.
Context of the episode: I'm black, so
Yeah, we said. I said you were a darker Marcus.
No, but that was on the first go. Yeah.
That was never on.
No, that was on, but that was on like the computer took it. The mics were You're confusing me, man. I'm not Jamie. I'm trying to.
That was the first where the mics weren't hooked up. That's when that was.
Drake's looking like he was trying to explain like another math in another language.
The first time, the first time we recorded, just the computer picked it up because that wasn't plugged in.
Oh. So do we not even do what episode this is yet?
No, I think we did. Yeah, we did.
All right. Well, do we introduce Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not as like a
Well, this is a
black
special
person.
guest. He's Marcus, but he's the
already
dark
done it.
Marcus.
No, we already did that because I told him.
We definitely already got it.
Well, then wait. What? That was the whole reason.
God damn, dude.
That was the whole reason we did. And I screamed and it got loud in my ear. Now I'm annoyed. It's fucking bullshit.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
No, we definitely already. We got it after
I
the
know.
second track.
I
We got it
know.
now.
We don't want to argue anymore.
You got it?
I guess.
You got it? Do you have it?
He told me we didn't get it. We'll do it live.
First time.
Fuck it, we'll do it
Why is
live.
everyone yelling at me?
That's bullshit.
This is the yelling.
I'll write it myself and we'll do it fucking live.
And Sting will. Wait, what does that mean?
Maybe if you guys didn't smoke so much weed, then like maybe you.
Whoa. We're smoking spice.
Hey,
This is brought. Yeah, this episode's
an
It's a
also.
K2 fueled
This is an
podcast.
aviation podcast.
Yeah, we're only smoking legal.
Engineers Union.
Yeah.
1346.
So I'm gonna let
Boston,
everyone know
Mass.
as the employee that like no explicit drugs are used, but if you are,
It's Department of Dildos.
yes, Department of Dildos.
That's what they all are.
Just Dildo Central.
Just kidding. Salute to service.
But if you guys have,
Happy
if
Fourth.
you guys are smoking
4th.
weed and listening to this, and you're about to get out of the Navy, I have some transition plans for you. If you're in the Norfolk area,
Hey.
I'll read them off.
we got some job opportunities.
This is a
here.
Marcus segment. It's called.
job fair.
Marcus
Job Fair.
Solomon.
Marcus Job Fair. I'm actually starting my own podcast to compete with these assholes.
You know, funny Norfolk dog
burn
fighting.
If you got like a pretty tight target audience, it's just
many,
like jobless veterans.
How many dog fighting kennel jobs are there?
0, but
Interesting.
But
Norfolk.
the ladies out there.
Are you sure this is Norfolk?
Ladies, there
This
is.
Norfolk, Virginia. This is in Hampton Roads, so
Ladies-
this is a scary area for this advertisement to actually being placed.
Ladies,
Hi.
there are dog kennel fighting positions?
No.
No.
Hi,
I
I'm
thought
looking
it was
for a
lying.
female with good looks and personality for a photo shoot. No experience required. The only thing I ask is to include 2 things. At least 2 full-length photos of yourself standing face-to-face with yourself in a mirror. And date, time, and availability. The contact info will be in my email. Compensation, $75. But if you do good, maybe there's more in it for you. That's a horrifying thing to say on Craigslist anywhere.
Man.
Sounds like a winner to me.
And that was my ad. Thanks for listening.
Sounds like they could be making some money easy. 2 photos, you can take that anywhere.
75.
Well-
if you go with somebody though,
Yeah,
like say she goes with like
you gotta go with somebody.
like a stud.
Bring your pimp, ladies.
No.
Always bring your pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows what those photos are being used for?
No, listen, I get it. The
She
girls
wears
out
a mask. Can she wear a
she's
mask?
on- Yeah, well, this is yeah,
She's wearing.
I'm just saying, at this point, what photos of us does the government not have?
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They're
I
on your
mean,
phone.
Yeah.
we're it's all the worst.
I just like
stuff
listen.
that's
I
out
get
there.
it. You're out. You see on Craigslist. You think you're gonna make a little money behind Daddy's back, but always tell your pimp. That's rule number 1 for me.
I knew a lot of people who made money off Craigslist in Richmond.
Pimping.
No,
Maybe they
but,
need
I mean, maybe, but
You know anyone who's trafficking humans?
I got a guy. I got a guy.
We might have to shut this off. We might be all.
What's his name?
Parties.
Or a bunch of people ended up in. They were in. What's that movie with the guy who molested
Czech
that dude from
Republic?
Oil drums.
Star Trek?
Oil drums.
Kevin Spacey.
Auction blocks?
House of Cards. A bunch of people were on House of Cards from Richmond.
Yeah, that's true.
They got blown up. It's like a dude I went to college with. He was like in the scene. He's like an extra, and he gets like blown away. And then
By
that
Kevin
show.
Spacey?
Well, it's like his plan, right?
Like he blew him away, and then he blew him away in the scene.
Just
Yeah.
blowing him
Ah,
away.
Jake got it.
But that
The shirts
show.
got dropped, though, so.
And then I knew a girl who was like neighbors with the guy from Turn about spies.
I missed the last part. We were getting hyped about House of Cards.
Okay. Well, I'm done. That's it. Moving on. No, I'm just kidding. I want to tell you about it.
Next job ad, looking to train DJ KJ entertainer. Must be 21
What's a
years
KJ?
old. Karaoke jockey.
Oh.
You says the DJ karaoke guy?
Yeah, you're the DJ.
You just man the karaoke?
Yeah, you just man the karaoke machine like an asshole. You have to have your own transportation, no ride sharing, as if they should care about that. Willing to work nights and be dependable. Need to be able to sing hip hop and R&B. Also, if you have rapping skills, that could help you out in this field. Willing to learn to operate. This is no shit what this man put on the Craigslist ad. Must have decent computer skills and troubleshooting. Please understand the training process is something that you must wish to do in your own time. No one can be a DJ overnight. If you want more information, please email me.
This guy sounds like
epicmusicsolutions@gmail.com.
Can you send me? Can you send me his email?
What?
Yeah, can Jake actually apply for that
Yeah,
one?
can you send me his email?
Let's hear your best hip hop. First off, name 3 R&B artists.
Duke Ellington,
Chris Brown. Trey
Shia
Songz.
LaBeouf.
You got the job.
You got me.
We got you 4 right
Yeah,
there.
we give you 4.
Yeah.
Get a little extra. We're a package DJ service.
Yeah.
So wait, this
One
person
KJ,
wants
one
somebody
DJ.
just to show up and
Exclusively
like,
bar
man a
mitzvahs, not bat mitzvahs, though.
You're like I guess they host karaoke parties
Okay.
for offices, birthdays, weddings.
Ass to ass.
Yeah, ass to ass.
They're doing the ass to ass.
Yeah.
Ass to ass.
We needed something to cover up the chance of ass to ass.
Yeah.
So if you could play some instrumentals and rap over top, that'd be perfect.
Does that mean the outro for this episode is going to be like Requiem for a Dream? This will be like the 4 high kids who are listening to this, like, oh my God, I'm so scared.
I'm throwing up an oatmeal.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
I remember sitting in your fucking basement and watching
Requiem for a Dream.
that ending sequence.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Ass
was
to ass, the lady like
getting shocked.
yeah, the person with
Guy
his like arm
gets his
like
arm
falling
removed.
off, and the dude just bucking in like the open.
Yeah, shorty.
I haven't seen the movie in so long.
Don't watch it again.
I don't want to watch
You
it.
get one go, and then that's it.
Somebody dies
I don't even know what the movie's about.
Yeah.
I just
Somebody
know
dies
that
of
part.
heroin and then doesn't, don't they?
I think a bunch of people get fucked from heroin.
Yeah, their lives get ruined. I don't know if anybody like per se dies.
Yeah,
but
it's not one of those like weird. It's not one of like the common upbeat heroin movie. It's just more one of
That's why I like
the
it.
downtrodden heroin.
Train
ones.
spotting.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
one, or like the dirt.
Yeah.
You know, one of
You
those.
just want to
fun
like
heroin.
hang out, do a little heroin.
he
see
made
a movie,
heroin
like-
seem like not that bad.
Really? He died twice.
Yeah, but he came back.
Yeah, but luckily,
I mean, it was a portrayal. You know, I'm talking about the portrayal of.
People have multiple heart attacks.
yeah. I don't know. He looked pretty fucked up in his closet.
Yeah, but it was such a nice closet.
Yeah. Damn. Maybe heroin is the answer. Always
You
tell
got
your
closet
pimp,
right here,
rule
man.
number 2: do heroin.
All right.
This
Well,
is a fun pod.
if you decide
Yeah.
to try heroin,
Our proud sponsor.
you probably can't hold a stable job. Here's one:
Job at 3.
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Is this a ladies or a gentleman's
This is
one?
for everybody.
Okay.
If you're doing heroin, you could definitely do this job. A sanding helper.
You hear that, guys?
You will do nothing but sand. I am looking for someone who wants to work a few days in Chesapeake. If you have experience in sanding, great. If not, that's okay too.
What grits he got?
Also, bring lube.
This job is temporary, but could lead to more work. The job is
Or love.
this Tuesday. Pay depends on experience. Ask
mouth
for
size.
them. Which is weird to me that your pay depends on experience, because if you're doing the same amount of work, it just sounds like if you don't know what you're doing, he's fucking you out of pay.
Your experience in sanding things.
But chances are you just got kicked out of the Navy and you're jonesing for some heroin, so whatever.
Damn.
Bring your own grit.
Yep.
Bring your own grit.
Hold that just a little bit closer, because I feel like you sound like you're running like away from us every once in a while.
I'm running away from addiction. That's one thing I'm running
Yeah.
away from.
Hey,
I
and
like
with sanding,
that.
Craigslist
and
job.
guys with sanding, it'll keep you busy during the day.
Yeah.
So let's all
A sanding job. Yeah,
Trap
quick
down
sand
and,
job.
you're warriors for the military. Now let's be warriors for the economy.
Can you imagine a good just 8 hours of sanding? Going home, going to sleep, waking up, another 8 hours of
Sounds like
sanding.
a simple
Back on the
life.
grind.
Yeah.
That
Sounds like a
that
simple,
cool beer on
honest
Friday
life.
night.
You know, my grandpappy was a sander.
Yeah.
Yeah, sanded a
Back
whole
when that
house.
was like a full-time job with benefits and
Didn't matter if it was Sunday or Saturday, you could never find it without a little sawdust on it.
always.
Sawdust Sandy is what they called him.
Sawdust Sandy.
Sawdust Sandy.
Actually, Isquith in Latin means sander.
I come from a long line of Sanders.
The Sander clan.
Bernie.
Sander.
Bernie.
You ever been to Rome?
Bill Bernie
You ever been to Rome?
I got
Yeah, Bernie Sanders.
Seen the aqueducts? You're welcome.
Did they sand? Is that how they made
All
them?
sanded down. We
We
sanded.
just
that stone
sanded
down.
through a mountain, and everybody shits in it now.
Do you think kids are still getting royalties from the Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that knuckle puck kid is like elbow deep in cocaine right now. Or
They don't look
pussy.
good.
I don't know. One of
They
them.
don't look
They
good.
definitely still sell like Mighty Ducks T-shirts in like Target.
Not that you were supposed to expect them to, but
Keenan.
You want?
yeah, Keenan is like the only one.
made it out of the Mighty Ducks.
The other
They're like
fat
wasted.
guy.
I think they're all probably like wasted going on local hockey rinks, just challenging a fucking
Flying V.
Yeah.
You know, I used to own this. This used to be mine.
Which will make me call Emilio.
What's he doing? Is he done with everything?
I think his brother got AIDS and then finally took the
Estevez?
limelight from him.
Yeah, Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen's brother.
Ernie Sheen.
But goes by a different name. Because the world's weird.
It's called a stage name, Jack. You'd know that if you watch Barry.
Yeah. Why did they both like not discuss that? Like, hey man, I'm gonna be Charlie Sheen. You should be Emilio Sheen, and then everyone will automatically know we're brothers. Like, nope, I'm gonna keep my real name. You go with the stage name, and then if we both get famous, we'll have to do all of these weird fucking talk shows all the time.
I'm sure it benefits him to not be a Sheen.
Yeah, especially now.
Now it does. Now,
He's
but when he was
giving
like,
people AIDS and shit.
when he was doing Platoon, I mean, hindsight being 2020, yeah, you picked the right thing.
But maybe Estevez knew that because he's like grown up with him, so he probably knew that from.
He's like he keeps like
guy's definitely gonna
locking
get
that kid from the Lost Boys in his room, and I'm just gonna make this call now. I'm sticking with Emilio.
But what do you think was bigger, Platoon or The Breakfast Club?
Ooh, that was a
Young
good
Guns.
movie. Breakfast Club. I think Breakfast Club was probably better.
Emilio, he did a lot better.
What about Young Guns?
I mean, like personally, and
Yeah, there's less characters in the Breakfast
I don't know.
Club. It's
I feel
harder.
Like, I feel like
there's a harder
Sheen's
competition
career
there.
Momentum got like
The horrors of Vietnam War, the horrors of high school detention.
Yeah,
I
and
do
both
feel
are
like,
tough.
I feel like Charlie Sheen's career momentum did get like tanked because he started like just having too many problems with like drugs and everything.
Yeah,
Never helps.
Because he was doing like action movies and shit. He was doing that. He did that Navy SEALs movie. He did.
Yeah, he was kick ass in that Navy
did.
SEALs
He
movie.
did.
Who
Actually,
was that?
Trust me.
it's called Navy SEALs.
Trust me with your life, but not your money or your wife.
Yeah, he like drowns that guy. He like swims after this guy and then like just drags him to the bottom of the ocean and then just like waits him out.
No, he cuts his throat.
Oh,
He cuts his
Sal,
throat,
that
but-
sucks.
But no blood comes out too, which is great.
Maybe that's why I thought he just drowns him.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been better if he drowned him. Because it's like, hey, I'm superior in the water, you know.
What's weird about the ending of that
I'm
movie?
amphibious.
is, like,
That's a worse death, though.
all their homies get ganked.
Yeah, but it's a bad guy. He's killing him. He's a Navy SEAL, man.
Kill him quick. It's also
man.
more silent, probably slit the throat. Than like,
But they're underwaters.
oh. I thought he was like,
they're like a league underwater. They're like so. He like swims them down like really deep.
just
and,
trying to add another braid to his
he's like
hair,
a killer
Brian.
whale.
Yeah. But it's a testament to that because this whole time, like I watched that in like 1998, and I've thought that the whole like this is like a 20.
Navy SEALs when you're 4?
Yeah, I watched them all. Classics.
Yeah, my parents didn't care. I just
Yeah,
I watched RoboCop. I watched.
I watched RoboCop.
Yeah, when that guy, that slime guy,
Yeah,
he
when
gets
he's,
like
like,
blown up by the car.
liquidated.
Yeah, that was like a pivotal
I've never
moment of
seen
my
someone
childhood.
turn- Doesn't he get like no?
It's like some acid falls on him. And he's like, "Help me!" And this car just. It's like it's Eric Foreman's dad. He's like, "Fuck this!" and just drives through him and just.
There's a pretty
Oh,
wicked
yeah.
like shotgun scene in the beginning.
Oh
of
yeah, he gets turned into
RoboCop,
mashed potatoes.
How RoboCop becomes RoboCop is one of the most gruesome scenes I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
gets like both his legs blown off, doesn't he?
he gets like shot 80
everything,
times.
everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
Like,
how did you have anything to put back together?
It's a face and what I think is part of a scrotum.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be like a really lighthearted movie, but it's pretty fucked.
Yeah, I love that. If you want a movie
And he can't
where
like love his wife anymore. He's like a robot.
Yeah,
And she's like, I don't want this anymore. Like, oh, it's too late now.
it's time for this Robo Dick.
Does he say that?
No.
No,
Not-
no.
Robo
No.
Go,
Go
used
gadget
once
dick.
in a RoboCop movie.
yeah.
Inspector Dick Punch.
He
what it is.
he looks freaky with the visor off.
Yeah.
I'm like, put it back on, put it back on. But I don't need to see your eyes.
Does he fuck his wife in that? Does
No.
He does not fucking. He doesn't have a dick anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There's
Couldn't
nothing.
give him one? They figured out how to
Isn't
give him
he
a robot
capable
body.
of-
They could have given him a dick, but I'm sure.
I think he's like capable of friendship. He makes friendships.
yeah, but he can't. He doesn't like.
It's a
love her
weird.
anymore.
Like,
Well, he loves his son.
Yeah.
He loves his father loves his son.
He just doesn't get like hot and heavy anymore.
Well, there's no hardware.
Dick.
I mean,
for that.
maybe he can. Maybe he just hasn't met the right person.
Just a lot of heavy fingering.
He's probably fucking Lando's ship.
His gun.
Yeah. He
Your
hasn't
forearm
found.
wouldn't get tired.
RoboCop needs his.
His hand vibrator.
That'd be
It's
a
just a
good.
big
That'd be a
vibrator.
good crossover movie. We get Lando. Lando starts fucking RoboCop. We get like a good rom com.
What's out the
What are you
window?
pointing at?
It's like an older Eddie. You have to bleep that name out.
He's like, hey,
You're welcome.
Brian, look, there's like a Mexican guy outside. Look.
I mean, he was
It's like,
just
okay.
I mean, he
Do
was
you know
like
him, Brian?
He's wearing a white shirt.
Brian, do you
staring
know
up at the
him?
window, just rubbing his belly, and I didn't want to alert.
Oh.
Just didn't want to.
Oh, well, maybe he's looking at us.
That's Walter.
His daughter out there, she's like,
You know he does that.
Yeah. Makes a mean
He's
barbecue.
huge fan. He knows what's going on right now.
yeah, out there. He's like, hey, there's a Mexican at the laptop
But if
inside.
that freaked you out, don't keep looking at him because it gets worse.
Oh man, that's not good. I got a weird neighbor like that.
That belly button rubbing thing is.
What's your neighborhood look like?
That's his mating.
Norfolk was weird for me, man. I thought it was fucking weird.
My neighborhood, it's weird because there's like a shit ton of houses, but no one's ever outside. I've seen 3 of my neighbors, and I live around at least 200 people, and I've seen 3. An Asian lady who's horrified of me. My upstairs neighbor who stomps around super loudly.
Why is your Asian neighbor horrified?
She's like a racist Asian lady.
Yeah, read the reviews of Black Panther in China, and that'll pretty much wrap that one up for you.
No,
They're pretty harsh.
Are they
Yeah,
bad?
They do. Chinese people do not like black people. We had a Chinese guy on our
yeah.
show, and he would openly call us the N-word all the time.
I saw. Yeah,
Which country that most of the African countries are like really in debt with right now, and like are continuously getting more in debt with?
China.
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 I am not going to do the accent.
That was Trump.
China.
China.
Okay.
So terrific. So terrific, China. No, I hate it. It's not terrific. Worst country ever.
Okay.
I like the Antifa. Antifa.
Okay. Like right after it.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Do you understand? Do you understand?
China Day. Okay.
But
The titties on Stormy Daniels. Terrific. All right.
the Norfolk dude felt empty as like I walked around for days like waiting for somebody to see somebody.
No one wants to be outside in Norfolk.
Yeah, and the room we stayed in was like so we get into the apartment and we see like a mat and it's like it's me and a bunch of cats in here. It was like a cute mat. And we're like, oh, that's cute. And then we saw the size of the apartment and it was like a bathroom with a kitchen in it. And I was like, oh fuck, this bitch lives in like this size room with all these cats. It was like heartwarming. I was like, oh fuck. Huh?
Is that heartwarming?
Cats will
Sounds like-
catch food for you. You know.
How many cats was it?
So.
Well, she said like a bunch of cats.
You get enough cats, you self-sustain.
A bunch of cats.
She's a
You
part
don't
of
have
the
to pay for
pride.
groceries.
Huh?
She's a part of the pride.
Yeah. You just eat.
She
birds
licks
and-
them clean.
and squirrels. The cat that brings
for
it
your
gets
bath.
the biggest cut after you, and then the rest fight over the scraps.
Yeah, well, we saw her in the alley and we're trying to get past her and she was like feeding and I threw catnip at her and she's like and like ran off into the darkness.
Crazy.
It was actually a really wild time at that apartment complex.
She's brewed up.
Yeah. But yeah, Norfolk, dude, holy shit. It's like a ghost town and like it was like
Dog
dark
capital of
and
the world.
yeah. I feel like it was
a lot of
like
dog fights.
nighttime all the time too. Every time I was like nighttime.
I think
And there's a giant like boat next to it's just a big boat with like a big gun on it and I was like
that's the Navy.
it's kind of scary.
That's the Navy.
Just to see it at all times, I'd look out the window. It's just like a big gun pointed at me.
Just
That's
your
why
military
everyone's
saying,
Yeah, I hope this doesn't get attacked.
That's why no one's outside.
Yeah,
That's why
I
everyone's
kind of.
inside. 'Cause
yeah.
like, fuck, what do these guys go rogue?
I hate going outside.
Yeah,
You're always like flinching. Like there's like
we drove
people
back.
pointing at you.
There was a bar with like 2 guys in it,
Use that.
and they were like Navy guys, and they were just like yelling at each other.
Well, yeah, that's why no one's in the bar scene in Norfolk because there's a bunch of Navy assholes trying to get laid, and no one wants to deal with that.
Yeah, we saw a dude. We saw 2 dudes. We went to the movies, and we saw 2 dudes who were like beat to shit. Like they were just so fucked up, and like they said something to me that like alluded to like they just beat each other up the night before. No, they were at the movies together.
They kiss each other and liked it. And
Yeah.
they're fucking mad at each other.
Don't ask, don't tell is
Like
over.
vipers.
You can be out. You don't have to. You don't have to hold
You
it.
don't have to hold it, but you don't have to like it. Mm-hmm. Think about it, you had a whole life built, Brian. Imagine that. You built an entire life around being straight, and then your homie kisses you, and then you're like, wow, I made the wrong choice.
No.
20 years of effort. 20 years of hard work and dedication down the fucking drain.
Taking blue chews.
Is that what happened with you and Wyatt?
No, that's
Oh
not
my
what
God,
happened.
dude.
Wyatt.
Can you explain that?
You could talk about that if you want.
I don't want to.
We'd
You
all.
want? Are you sure you don't want to go down
We
that?
loved
Why,
it.
we didn't kiss, so.
I thought did he try and kiss you?
Yeah, it was definitely like.
This is our friend from high school,
it was,
who also is the lead singer of. We've talked about it a couple times.
I think
This whole episode is gonna be like beep 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 beep. It's gonna be like a telegram from the
We even said his last
1800s.
name, right? We even said his last name.
Just his first, yeah. I mean, just his first name in the band he plays in and the bar he works
Give him a
at.
little
And
shout
like,
out. Give him like shout out.
He had a social security number.
Still a
I think
boy.
You should probably say
Yeah.
that one too.
this guy.
Follow his band.
You don't need to blur the band name. I mean, that's
I guess that's like Buzz.
Promote him
Yeah.
right now.
I guess, like in hindsight, the way we talk about him, it doesn't sound like.
I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
The
I mean, he's like,
It didn't start that way.
If we talked about this kid and we said he was our friend, you'd be like, "Why are you lying to me? This doesn't sound like friendship."
he's like, we can rip on him, but no one else can.
Yeah.
So let me get like some context here. Drake over here, when we were in like 8th, 9th grade, we're hanging out at this kid's house, and Drake took his belt off, took the hard end of the belt, and smashed his glass table just to do it. Like it wasn't like the kid did
I didn't think it would break.
What do you mean you didn't think it would break?
I thought it was thicker. I thought it was tempered. Tempered glass.
This is how I tested it.
Glass.
I don't know. I thought I was a glass expert. I obviously had to revisit my knowledge of glass.
Never called himself a glass expert again.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was tempered, but I definitely guessed wrong. I feel so bad about that because I know he got like abused for that, and that's like that one. Like it doesn't matter. Like the jokes at his expense and be like physically hurting him. That's like different and easier for me to deal with. That I felt bad because it's like. I knew I fucked up, and then it's like, but I go home, but he can't go home. So it's like his dad's gonna come home and gonna be like, "What the fuck happened?"
When his dad or when we were like late to get picked up from the movies, I was like, "This kid is getting his ass beat."
I forgot about that until now.
Drake's next.
Thanks for digging that up on me.
Because that happened after that. That was like the third time.
I was like, "Dude, you should just get out with us."
So what?
When you weren't there for that.
So you did that. I forgot you did.
Oh no, you were there. You weren't there for that.
Then after that, you smoked in his house, and then
then we smoked in his house.
Yeah, and you knew
then
that was
dipped on him.
So that's like 2 strikes already. And then we go to the movies.
Yeah, then we go see Avatar.
But to preface this, he definitely did not deserve to get like whatever happened to him. But he was like, "Dad, pick us up at 10." And then he picked us up, and then we came out at like midnight. So he was just like, waiting there.
Well, what happened was
fuming.
No, it wasn't Avatar. It was a different movie.
It was some other.
It was like Inception or something.
We watched Avatar.
Yeah,
That was the same.
yeah. Jake's mom picked us. That's another fun.
God damn.
Another bleep.
I try not to. That was just one I couldn't.
But yeah, so yeah, he because we had to get a later
Bryan,
movie.
why the fuck are you using my name in your podcast?
Are you guys talking shit about me?
Jeez.
25-year-old man with no nipples.
Fuck, dude.
It's funny that we laugh about that because there's no function to nipples, but the fact that he doesn't have them just we can lord over this
What
kid.
for 3 hours? Just
I had puffy nipples.
People are going to be like, your childhood friends was like a nippleless guy and like a kid who got abused by his dad.
Nippleless short MG kid named Tyler. That's another bleep.
Oh god! All right, let's go back to the fucking movie story. But yeah, so we came. I forget what movie it was, but we got there and we were supposed to see the movie at like 10, but that one was already full, so we moved it back and saw like we were supposed to see it like 8. And that one was full, so we moved it back to like the 9:30 one. So then instead of the movie getting out at like 10, it got out at like 12 or like.
Yeah, God,
like
he was
hours
out there
late.
for a
We
brick.
got out like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah,
his
it
dad
was
thought.
supposed to. So his dad was there to pick us up, and he never texted him. And then his dad just been waiting those 2 hours, which that's honestly on him. I would have went the fuck home and been like, all right, you call me when you're out, and you guys can wait there for me to pick you up. But he waited for whatever reason and just fumed. That whole fuck. I can only imagine the metal or whatever the fuck he was listening to.
Oh my god, dude.
It's just all like South African heavy metal.
That was pre-South African anger.
That's what led him. That's why he got hers.
Yeah, but it's not the Rob Zombie.
Into the the dudes from Chappie. It's that guy's band.
Yeah. Diane Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that they play that.
You know what? Out of all the things that guy did to white, I think him waiting outside of the apartment. Hey, guess what? We're already talking about the story. Okay, we can bleep it out.
I know, but
We can bleep it out.
it takes time.
All right, I'm sorry.
And I like to do the outros. It takes a lot of time to do the outros.
Right. But the way I look at it is, this dad gave him so much shit, but you know what he did? He waited. A real abusive dad
beat his kid the minute he got it home.
We don't know that.
And
I'm pretty sure he did.
no, yeah.
But anyway, so he's been waiting out there the 2 hours in the dark. Now it's like midnight, and me, you, Bryan, Wyatt, and Tyler. You get into the car, you little mingy. What'd you call him? Mingy?
Mangy.
Get
He had that patch of hair missing in his head.
Get into the car. Get into the car and fucking his dad's
Goddamn mutt.
immediately.
Yeah, I was born in Flint, Michigan.
His
He gave me a shower immediately.
Radiation
His
plant.
fucking brother definitely looked like he crawled out of a radiating point.
He looked like Hills Have Eyes type shit, bro.
His brother's dude.
There's a foot fucking
He's a
mutant.
red dot on some computer right
Half
now.
human, half jelly
We
bean.
never get the
I can't stop eating myself. I'm just so tasty. I'm just so tasty, and I love feet.
So the dad's just immediately fucking pissed off. It's 12 a.m. Gets us in
Do you
the
remember
car.
the whole time it's like tense?
Yeah,
And like,
Dude, yeah.
And he just takes off from Fox. He's going like 50 down that road. We get to like, and back then to get to Fox, you just had to go down that back road.
yeah, we're going on Evergreen Mill Road.
It was just like a 2-lane road, real windy, deer every
the time.
fucking
Dude,
where.
and-
And he's flying, going like 65, 70 miles an hour, just flying.
Whipping, turning corners like so
When
fast.
he peels out of Fox, we all simultaneously put our seatbelts on.
Just a
And I
unison
like
click.
never wear the seatbelt in like the back seat.
That was hilarious.
But we all do it at the same fucking time.
And to preface this, so like we get in the car, he's like, I've been waiting here for 2 fucking hours. And Wyatt's like, I'm sorry, I didn't. He's like, you fucking retard. And then just boom, we just speed off. Yeah.
And then fucking Tyler is like,
We're just the kooky family with the angry dad. And it's like, he's not our dad. And this
Yeah.
is really scary.
Yeah.
This is not like, I'll get over this. My dad's mad at me.
Oh no.
it was so he's just like making jokes the whole time. Then
like,
Tyler
shut
gets
the
off
fuck up.
first.
Yeah,
Gets us back
fuck.
to the neighborhood. He's still driving like 50 miles an hour through our neighborhood. Drops Bryan and Jake off, and I'm like getting out of the car. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Drake. I'll drive you home." And I'm just like, "Fuck." So like he pulls off, and I just have my like hand against the glass.
Yeah, dude. We just see you disappear into the night.
Your face just like looking up so scared.
Yeah, and just looking at
God
Bryan and Jake as he like pulls off in the dark.
We
and
see
we're
him just peel out with you, dude.
and we're coming to the end of your street, and you can either turn left or right, but you can't go straight. And he's going so fast, and there's like that stop sign there. I'm like, he's just gonna go right to this house. Like we're gonna go through the stop sign right to the like fucking.
Just hit some family during their.
But he just hits the turn, whips it home, drops me. I'm thinking, and I get out of the car and run it, and I'm just like, fuck Wyatt. That one. Not saying he deserved it, but that one was a.
At least that one wasn't on you. You know?
That wasn't
It was a
like
Wyatt mistake, yeah.
Drake wanting to destroy something, and then destroying something that like definitely shouldn't have been destroyed.
That's what-
Yeah.
Like, all right, sorry.
When
Wyatt.
we all we saw the car and we were like, wait. Like, we got out and we were like, wasn't your dad supposed to pick us up like hours ago? And then it's like setting in as we're walking up and he's just sitting there like just staring at Wyatt. And I'm like, God damn it, dude.
But that was what I was saying. Like that's why we thought you were gonna die. Was
Yeah.
because he already hated you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like fuck, this is where he.
I'm very much aware of that
If he's
too.
gonna beat his own son, like I feel like he's definitely gonna take.
Taking them both out.
Well, I was ready to like if he like jumped on Wyatt because that was the other thing I thought might happen is like now that most people are out of the car, he's just gonna start beating on Wyatt, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like.
And it's you, Wyatt, and his dad like
Yeah.
all fighting. He's like, don't hit my dad.
In the confines of a vehicle too.
Yeah.
Not even
Oh
out on
my
the street.
God.
It's a fucking.
And I don't see Wyatt helping me.
cats.
I don't see Wyatt.
No.
Like if I like jump into it, I don't see Wyatt. I think Wyatt.
What help is he if he like jumps? He's like 70
I'll give him a
pounds, so
cupcake.
what?
You know when
What?
you're in a dream and you try to punch something and you just can't. I feel like that's him in real life. Like that's a nightmare. It's just self-defense for him is a nightmare.
Yeah.
He threw his phone at me one time. Not Lance, Wyatt. He threw his phone at me and like hit me in the face with it. I was like, damn. That was like the most hurt. He hit me like right. Where'd he hit me? He hit me like somewhere on my cheek, and it was like right on the nerve. And I was like, damn, dude, don't cry. Don't let him make you cry. I was at the park. I was like, damn, this really hurts, and I want to cry, but I'm gonna hold it together.
But think about it. If you gave him that tear, he might have been a different guy. He might have been like, you know what, I can.
He would have drinked it off my cheek.
He could have like toughened up. He'd be like maybe like
whole, like-
190 now of muscle.
The whole friend
No way.
dynamic shifts.
Yeah,
You start losing. You're just like
Yeah.
really scrawny. And
You
like,
sang.
I have like lesions on me.
yeah.
You sang Japanese music at the guitar showcase, and your
Yeah.
dad walked out.
Brian's really
That
good
was
at-
fucked up.
That was so fucked up. This kid's singing Japanese.
Dude, I have to believe every part of his name, dude. And that's
There's 100 people here at this guitar showcase. We're all waiting for this kid to go up and sing a song, and like surprisingly, his dad shows up, which is an amazing amount of support for this emotionally cold man for anything this kid's ever done. And the first thing that comes out of this kid's
funny why
mouth
it
is
was
a
on
Japanese word
I
and
know.
not a lick of English. And this dad stood up and walked the fuck out.
I remember I like fucked up and was like, can I play later? And I still felt like I had a better night.
Dude, he was almost one of the co-hosts on here. You remember?
Yeah,
Those
we
early-
tried him out. We tried him out, but like it's just, you know, this is a comedy podcast. We like to tell some jokes, and you know,
very
he just
PC now.
he you know, it was tough. It was tough to get on a roll. So, shouts out to you though. He was kind of like a founding member in like an honorary
I
way.
still would consider my boy. I mean, and like I said, I don't really like
As much as we rip on Wyatt, like it's all.
This is like a recap of rips. I don't think it's like in person. I'm like totally nice and like.
Yeah,
I don't have the urge to like be a dick to him.
Like I'm genuinely happy to see him throw him out at like a bowl.
Yeah.
Acid Raven. What's his band called?
I was telling him he needs to start playing in DC, and he was like, or he brought it up. He brought it up to me at the bar.
Very experimental with his music.
I was like, look,
I mean, that's
man,
where you can't be playing.
people want to hear like
Lee
Jack
Bird?
Johnson covers here, dude. Like you got to leave, and he's like, you're right. But he told me that like,
VCU.
yeah, but that's like harder to do.
You need to be in a city to like.
It's harder to go back there. Plus, you need to like know people.
There's a whole like hierarchy you got to climb in that shit too. Like you got to be playing like different clubs and shit. And you're not gonna do that here. Like as much as you go, it's good to get up. I feel like get time at like Crooked Mount or whatever.
Crooked Run.
But you need to be.
It's all the same assholes who went to high school with it.
Yeah. What are you?
Yeah, and I don't understand the music.
We should probably stop dropping because we're going to start dropping more names.
It's the whole episode.
There are like venues specifically for his music.
He's got one tit.
He's married. I don't even know what his music is. I listen to
either.
that shit and I feel like I'm like a 6-year-old man listening to like hip hop.
The last show was that halfway through he was just like freestyling.
How he plugged his band and then we're just like, I don't listen to this shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, but if people like experimental music, check it out. I'm just I'm not for. I'm not for it. I'm just not into.
But I'm saying like there are venues for that kind of music.
It's a weird scene in Leesburg, and I feel for him because it's like there's a place where this would be like bumping, but we're like in an outdoor bar. Everybody's drinking like raspberry empresses. And it's like it's just
on like Molly.
Expressionless looks, just like.
You think Molly would help it out some?
All the older jungle.
For like acid.
A lot of
we need some jungle juice.
Molly. You'd have to just take like a dangerous amount, and then it's kind of okay.
When I was in college, we did like parties with the fucking MMA team, which was so stupid. Like we were just like our friends, we were like friends with this guy. We like throw like fun parties, but he had like a cousin who was just like. All his shit was like turned up to like 11 and he was crazy. And so we like threw this party and he's like, I'm gonna throw some pre-workout in there. And I was like, oh, probably like a scoop of something. I was like, it's so stupid to do that, but whatever, who gives a fuck? And he breaks up like pre-workout pills in it. So it's just crushed pills. Like people are coming in. I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? You psycho? It's like pills and jungle juice. And he's like, it's all good. It's all good. It's pre-workout. I was like, yeah, but people are going to see that there's broken pills in the jungle juice. And they're going to think we're trying to fucking date rape them. I was like, that was the conclusion I was trying to make, dude. He's like, sorry, I didn't make that jump. And I was like, well, scoop it out. All the time, it's just like antics like that.
How pills in a juice container would have a bad look.
All of my drinks have pills in them. I'm on the MMA team.
He's like, come on, man, it's going to get everybody hyped. I was like, not if they think they're going to wake up in like a dumpster with somebody in them.
Why did he have pre-workout?
Because they were the MMA club and they all had like concussions and shit.
Everybody to itch. Like what?
These guys were like, we had like people when we started doing like the music and like the art show shit. And like we would have like they were like, oh, we'll bodyguard. And it's like, all right, well, you guys know how to fight and shit. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. And they would just be at the door. They'd be at the door and it'd be like,
bodyguard.
Ladies come in, and then like dudes, it'd be like $1 for a cup. It was always it's like, yeah, just pay, but like you bring $1. And there was like a store with an ATM like right down the street. It's like just get $1 and you can get a cup and come in. And then we would like cut everybody off if it got too full. So it was like reasonably fair. But they would be at the door and they'd be like, all the girls you're with can come in, but you can't come in. It's like, all right, you're already starting. So now it's like a crowd of people who are like hanging out because they're like just waiting to come in. And they're like, I'll fight that guy. And we had like one guy got shot at one. And we were like, we should stop doing this now. It was crazy.
Where you shot at?
In his leg.
Ooh.
Yeah. He was like starting shit. And like this guy had a gun in his bag, which like that guy's the wrong guy for having a fucking gun in his bag at a party. But,
yeah, but some MMA guys popping off, you definitely don't want to have a gun.
yeah, it was like a Trayvon situation.
We have the right to bear arms.
But all the time.
That's a Trayvon Martin thing?
Yeah.
You said? You think Trayvon Martin's an MMA fighter?
No. As in, like, the guy comes looking for trouble, and then he starts trouble, and then he's, like, losing the fight, and he, like, pulls a gun out and shoots somebody. It was his fault. That's what I mean. So you come with a gun, so you invite the possibility that you're going to use a gun on somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're a dick for doing that.
Okay.
And the guy that beats his ass.
Trayvon Martin was looking for trouble, though.
I'm not talking about Trey. I'm talking about George Zimmerman. He comes with a gun. He's walking around with a gun.
So he's saying like,
Nah,
if
I'm
you
just trying to press it.
like Drake, man, he pushed me up against the wall here, man. I'm an ally, dog.
Just put a little heat on him.
Shit, bro.
Put a little heat. Just make
It's like
to the fire, make
it's
it
like
sweat.
Yeah.
I've been denied parties. I'm not gonna like. First of all, I don't hang around. I'm like, fuck it. Again, I'm leaving. But like, they would just be like calling people names and shit, and then like. Just being like, just inviting danger all the time, and I'd be inside like, oh, I hope I don't get like drive by while I'm playing.
Yeah, that probably fucking suck.
Yeah.
What's funny about those guys is like the overinflation of the ego. It's like anytime I've seen someone who's like, yeah, I do MMA, and I've been at a party with someone who's like openly bragging about doing MMA, that guy usually has his pants around his ankles, knocked down the street by the end of the night. That guy's usually getting his shit rocked by somebody.
Probably the guy that just got on the team.
It's like it's always some asshole who's done 3 lessons.
These guys were pretty solid in like a fight, as I saw them like fight.
I'm sure they're all
I saw them fuck some people up in like a big like fight that we saw in some backyard. They like. It was insane. Like there was like 4 of them, and then just slowly, like the crowd of people that were fighting was like a crowd of people fighting, just kept dwindling, and it was like just them at the end. And it was like
college kids.
Yeah. And they just do. They're like I said, like their life is fighting. They're not going to be cage fighters. Not going to be any shit. But they've taken enough concussions. Where like, this is my bed. I made
someone
it.
who like fights all the time.
Yeah.
They're
I think there's definitely
fighting.
there's a big scale of the person that says like I'm an MMA fighter at a party. There's like the tap out kid who's like I'm an MMA fighter.
I think that guy.
But there's definitely some dudes that are like ready to scrap.
But I also think it
Those
depends
are-
on the party. I think if you're at a college party, yeah, you're winning every time.
Yeah.
But like if you're in Virginia Beach and it's like a Navy party, it's like you're talking about being an MMA fighter, and then some dude who's like been deployed 8 times and fought like Thai hookers, karate chops your throat and like throws you in the ocean.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah, that's it. They do you like Osama. They throw you in a
I can
trench.
definitely see them getting snuffed a few times in like street fights too.
They Megatron
Yeah.
ass.
Like if it's just like a quick like sucker punch or some shit.
Well deserved, man.
We were scared.
He's a dick.
He's scary.
They're gonna revive him. He's like a mecha.
You guys want to talk
Osama.
about Spider-Man?
They pull him out.
Talking about Spider-Man. I feel like I had more to say about the fighting stuff, but Spider-Man, it was a good movie, so let's get into it.
Fucking shit was awesome.
I thought that was. I honestly
Yeah.
thought it was. Like action wise and shit, I liked it better than the first one.
Yeah.
That the illusion scene when Mysterio gets him in that trap or whatever and like throws him through like the loop, and that shit's like right out of the comics. That's like exactly like type of shit.
It was so well done.
He doesn't make himself big and hits him with like the big fist at the one point. He's doing like the mind games with MJ on like the Eiffel Tower, the smoke all around.
Yeah.
That shit reminded me of like Far Cry when you're fighting that Mohawk dude and he hits
Yeah.
you like tripping on whatever he hit you with.
Yeah.
And then you're like tripping out when you're trying to fight him. That was the shit. Like it was just all over the place. And that I think that was one of like the best shot things in like MCU.
They look great.
The universe. Like best like little like
Because it was almost creepy a little bit. It was like,
Yeah.
It was pretty creepy.
and then you kept thinking he was.
and you
like,
didn't know
breaking
when
out
it
of
was over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't tell when it's done.
Is he sad about Tony Stark?
Yeah, he's pretty sad.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Pretty bummed out.
Pretty big. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's definitely like the and that's what I like about Spider-Man is because he's like a kid and shit. So they do this shit where like it is like it's a lot of weight on him because now everyone is like, "Are you the next Iron Man? Or are you gonna like take over? Like are you an Avenger and all this shit?" And he's like fucking 16,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
It's like I masturbated into my toilet,
yeah.
and now I have to save
I
the
haven't seen him in
planet.
China in real life.
Yeah.
And you're telling me I'm like a fucking Avenger?
And I
Yeah,
gotta, like,
dude.
defend the world.
He really like it was a little awkward with those like MJ scenes.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you gotta figure out this like women thing, man, because
They
this is
seem
getting
like
kind
they're
of
straight
cringy.
now. So I think Spider-Man
Okay.
3, they fucking
Full penetration. Zendaya fucks him.
Wait, so you said it's Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
The Spider-Man.
Mysterio.
Mysterio, yeah.
Mysterio. That's funny that they have him.
Yeah.
Have him there.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job too. I liked him.
Yeah.
I like the little director shit like that. Like you were saying that
Yeah.
he did.
At
That's
the
like
very
a,
end,
that's
that,
a cool
like,
take on it.
It's a more like updated Mysterio kind
because
of.
he's usually like a wizard or like a magician kind of dude, but this one he's like a visual effects guy.
Yeah.
And he has like a whole like crew with him, like a whole like.
He's
set
dressed
crew.
like what's his name? The guy who does Smeagol.
Yeah, because he.
You know, it'd been funnier is if they put the dots on him. They put all the dots on his face. Yeah.
They have like because he has like a mocap suit on.
Yep.
Is that fucking and I just like all the Spider-Man suits, like when he had like the spec op or like that black like spec op
Night Monkey.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Night Monkey.
As I call him, Night Monkey.
It's not a racial slur.
I promise. Although it is in like Germany,
They call it what?
or they call him Prague in like, or they call him Night Monkey in Prague. So like, he's like, they're trying to say something about Prague. Yeah.
What's going on, Prague?
I feel like Jack went to Prague and came back a racist.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He's definitely more. He was less sneaky about his Trump supporting after he got back. From
Yeah.
Is he a Trump supporter?
He's a sneaky Trump supporter.
Big time Trump supporter.
Is he
Huge.
really?
He's a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's big, but like he'll like throw you hints because he's like,
White Republican every day, dude.
he is, man. He
Me
is.
and him have.
I mean, you can only take a few European vacations until you're like, I'm better than everyone.
He's there now. He's in Europe now.
I'm better than everyone.
He was like
I've been
hanging
to
out
Spain
with.
3 times.
He's like something. We'll go to this conference. Something Europa. And I was like, okay, man. Sounds like a right hangout.
He's at like a Unite the Right.
Yeah.
Unite the Right rally.
We're to see Jack's face like at a rally, like a Trump rally.
I hope he.
Blood and
Tiki
soil.
torch.
He says he listens to it, the podcast, and I was like,
This is a good test.
I'm like, yo, you should start with this next one. This is a good one. What the fuck? I'm like, we've been talking about you like this the whole time.
Yeah.
How could you say that?
Yeah, your LinkedIn is flagged, dude.
Yeah.
Start releasing all shit.
That would, his LinkedIn gets flagged. That would crush him, dude. That'd be the end. Our boys.
Can we flag it ourselves?
No, don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
That's a
He would have a fucking heart attack.
If you're a white guy in America and you've been labeled a racist, that's never going away.
His palms are sweating. He doesn't even know why right now. Somewhere on the planet, he's like, why do I feel racist?
You can recover a credit score. You can recover your credit score. Being racist, not so much.
You got to go to a lot of marches.
You know, we were talking about yesterday. We were talking about Hope Solo, and I was like thinking about it. I feel like they really kind of went too far.
Like she can't play. How bad did she beat up her nephew? Is what I guess.
It was like fourth degree. I mean, I don't know. I can't.
Aggravated. She
I
was
can't speak to
yelling.
it, but
Okay.
I think she had other like verbal.
but she's done in any professional soccer, right?
I thought she was just suspended this year.
No, because it's been years.
Doubt she'll be.
It happened in like
5 years
2004 or 2014.
Yeah, but they only do like it was like I thought she was just banned for this World Cup thing.
She must play for like the MLS.
Well, that
like,
doesn't
so.
seem as bad then.
Not MLS.
But if it's her whole life,
still
I was like,
plays soccer.
shit, dude. Like we've let way worse people
I'm
redeem
pretty sure
themselves.
she plays
Wait,
soccer.
what is she gonna do?
I think she was
Like
banned
Mike
from
Tyson
because
fight after he bit
the
off
main
the
thing.
Yeah, God, fuck, man.
The main thing
they
she
gave
got
that guy a
banned
break.
for was she
They
said
let Mike
something about
Tyson
Finland.
fight after he raped a woman.
He did do that. Mike
Yeah.
Tyson is a rapist. Remember that.
Yeah. He's also in The Hangover.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton
Don't
of people in
fight
the
me,
NFL.
though.
There's a lot of people in sports that.
How would you feel if you were like, all right, Marcus, you're in this
Oh, dude, I
movie,
forgot about my incense.
but like we're gonna let this rapist punch you in the face?
Should let that go? Yeah, bro. Ooh. Any Pokemon?
Would it be harder because he
I
was?
don't know. I'm checking now. I forgot I
Yes.
did it.
Yeah. I was like, if I was that guy, I was like, I'm just starting to get famous.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Fuck.
Who should I get first?
I really hope this Between Two Ferns takes off.
Get the shell guy. Get Omnite, I think.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Can you look up the Hope Solo? I want to know because I'm pretty sure she got suspended
I
for.
can't look things up.
She said something like saucy against Finland or something. She said something like
She said something saucy against Finland. Is that what?
just like something like aggressive or like something like that. The Finnish took offense to.
Say spicy.
Spicy.
She's pretty good looking.
Hope Solo. Yeah,
She's pretty,
she's Asian, right?
but I bet her face gets like really scary when she gets mad.
Dude.
Oh yeah, you can
It
tell.
looks like she does like the fucking furious.
Oh, dude, one of these.
Why is she not playing?
Call the Voltorb guys.
All right, so Hope Solo
I know,
retired.
I'm ready to.
Hope Solo's complicated history with the USWNT, which played a role. Hope
Yeah,
Solo
see, it's just the national.
not playing in the 2019 World Cup is still at the tournament thanks to her immediate responsibilities with BBC. Solo noted in 2018 that she was fired before she could retire. It's hard to fire you.
Oh, she was gonna retire. Anyway.
Punishment seems a bit harsh. Okay,
Damn, that little nephew's catching a hook from like a 35-year-old jacked.
this is
Hope
okay.
Solo. That's a badass name though.
Yeah.
Hope Solo.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, beyond the
Sounds like what
athletic.
Han would name his kid.
Yeah, they should definitely have like a Han Solo, Hope Solo, like anthology
Yeah.
thing.
She called Sweden cowards.
Yeah,
That doesn't seem that bad.
that's saucy, dude.
That's what they got pissed about?
In soccer, I mean, soccer's real touchy about shit.
Yeah.
They got all pissed because that chick sipped tea. Again, fuck England. We didn't really touch it a lot, but women national team Sunday in the
sneeze.
finals, baby.
Yeah.
How many C's?
I
I
hate.
bet you're really pissed while you're at home.
Yeah. I really don't like. I guess I don't hate soccer. I find soccer very boring, but Something about like USA.
She can only do. She just does like BBC.
I like soccer.
She only does BBC.
But you follow like
Have you seen her husband?
Champions League.
Some BBC.
That is a BBC.
Look at that thing, dude.
Jesus
Look
Christ.
at that fold.
You looking at dicks now?
This guy's got a huge.
That guy. He's
got a huge.
He pushed his dick to the
Brian
side
always
because
likes
he's like,
dicks
we're
more.
definitely gonna
Brian,
have the picture.
How many times
We're
we
definitely
talk about dicks, man? What's going on? What are we talking about?
I mean, just look at the thing. It looks like a
Big
baton.
theme podcast. You guys bring up this a lot.
Brian brings up dicks a lot.
Nice.
I bring up my own dick. Okay. Okay. I don't bring up dicks that much.
I mean,
I feel like if we go back,
You bring up dicks. You bring up dicks all the time.
I bet it's like
I don't do
saying
that.
something about it because the circumcised.
I just say
thing-
pee instead of dick.
Okay.
So what, man?
I don't think that's
So
what we're
what?
arguing about. It's not the actual word dick.
Yeah, but I don't do that.
Is
That's
that
not me.
Penis is deep.
That's not who I am. All right, I'm
I'm
a,
mixed up with someone else, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
dude.
me. I don't know who you've been hanging
it's
out
different
with.
Brian, man.
podcast.
It's not me.
That's not Beaver.
What else do you guys want to look up since I have access to the internet?
Why did that?
What? BBC?
Yeah.
Well, because she works for the BBC, and then he's like, she gets that BBC, and I was like, yo, look at her husband, and he's like 9 feet tall, so I do like the Will Smith
Wait,
comparison.
you're just assuming how big his dick was?
Well, no, you could see like you can see it.
It's just a fold in the pants.
Nah, dude.
It's definitely not his dick. Brian just wants
He's
it
just
to be his dick.
he's cornering me.
You're like those horny chicks in
Brian.
like the shade room that like every time there's post,
You were just
I know y'all
What?
see this.
what's the
if
shade
you
room?
see this down here.
If you want to think about what Brian's going through, go to nofap.com. The Fapstronauts. And
I'm doing a no fap.
yeah, he's pretty much
3-year
fixated-
long.
He's fixated on fucking giant dick porn. So
That's my thing.
Like over the pants.
in fact, you know
She's
what?
American.
We're gonna visit nofap.com real quick for all you guys.
It's not my computer. I don't know if I want to
It's an
do
Apple,
that.
so you
Computer,
can't
not
get a
your
virus.
problem,
Can't
Brian.
get a virus.
Yeah.
Are you saying okay? I'm just.
saying no to it. Is NoFap? That's just a forum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also have a subreddit too.
What's it a for?
Just go to their subreddit.
So,
our listeners.
It's for Fapstronauts.
So it's for Fapstronauts. NoFap.com is a web form that helps people get over porn-induced ED.
All right, no fap, porn addiction recovery and sexual health platform.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So what you're gonna want to do is you want to go to the.
The logo is Saturn with a rocket blasting off of it.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're
yes.
Fapstronauts.
They're Fapstronauts.
Makes
up.
sense now.
Go to the forums.
But there's just like a lot of people like asking for like help. They're like,
All right,
brothers,
so
I'm on
you
day
want me to
93.
Do you want me to read one? I'm not going to read that
getting
one.
hard.
I'm not going to read that one. I'll read the porn addiction.
It's a space
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm coming home.
Here, wait, I hit. Let me go back.
Edging.
Success
This
stories.
is one that's just keep going.
But it's just like a form of break help. It's pretty funny.
Under 20. What do you?
I haven't seen Mother Earth
Damn.
in 109
Damn.
days.
Yeah, this is a serious epidemic.
What happens if they
Women
get,
in
like, wet
reboot?
dreams?
There's
Do they have to report it to everybody?
What?
Like, comrades, last night I had a wet dream.
Oh, this shit happens.
It's a
They
crash
fucking
landing,
talk about
right?
they talk about having relapses. There's a relapse.
All right. Well, let me see. Reset and relapse
There's like a wet
reports.
dream
Reset
bad.
relapse
You
reports.
just like wake
Oh
yourself
shit!
up.
Unable to move.
You got to go.
Trying again. Relapse after 150 days. All right. So I'll read 5. You pick one, or like I'll read like the names of 5, and then you
titles?
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Put too much pressure on myself. I masturbated after 25 days no porn. I didn't watch porn, but I masturbated. What do I do? Did I just blew 61 days of progress away? I fell and relapsed, but starting or my fucking rum diary. I think I answered my own question. Oh, you must be logged in to do that. You got a password.
I don't have a password.
How are you reading them? How do you know? Secrets out.
So I'm gonna give a call out to Navy Sailor Nate Garrett. Don't bleep that name out. He has an account, so we spend a lot of time on.
Can you hit him up and find out? I'll pause it.
I don't. Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Leave it on.
Dude,
All right, leave it on.
Don't tell him he's on there.
Oh, we could keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. This is
That's why I said, are you on the subreddit or you're just on the NoFap?
we're in the forum.
Go to the subreddit.
But if you just go to the subreddit, you can read whatever you want.
Be right back.
Ooh, it's hot down here. This guy gets hot. It's like a little iMac plug.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh,
Let's see. If you do not take NoFap seriously, read my story. Why NoFap helps you get a date. Doing NoFap to become a sexy ass motherfucker. Finally
Get
happened.
you a date and then let you blow your load in like 2 seconds as soon as you insert your penis.
Porn in 2019 is fucked up. Don't do it, men.
That's why I only watch amateur. I don't support the porn industry anymore.
Has this Belle Delphine and the bathwater nonsense inspired anyone else?
Oh my god, that shit's actually. Have you heard about that?
No, what is that?
So Bella Delphine's like she's like a cosplayer or whatever, and she got like she went viral because she said like if she got a certain amount of followers in like amount of time, she would make a Pornhub account, and she did it. So she made a Pornhub account, but then all of the videos are like play on words, like they're like Bella Delphine plays with a big cock in the tub, and it's her in like a bathtub with like a chicken, or like like shit, like just like jokes like Bella Delphine like strokes her pussy, and it's like her petting a cat, like shit like that. You know,
A lot of
people
farm
are like,
animals
oh,
in her.
you got us, blah blah blah. But then recently she started selling like 100 milliliters of her bath water that she took a bath in. For like they were going for $30 for 100 milliliters, but somebody drank it and got like real sick.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Fucking idiot. But like, do you want those kind of fans?
We should make Terry Crews
On this show?
Like, you're,
Or her?
no, I'm saying like you make money, right? But like your fans are like drinking your bathwater. Terry Crews had a porn addiction.
All right. We should make Terry
He
Crews
has a YouTube video like
our
explaining it. That'd be a fun-
inspirational leader. What are your
Terry
thoughts?
Crews is
Okay.
a porn addiction.
Yeah.
Actually, Henry. Oh, should I read that? Well, it's.
Did we get the password?
100% we should. The guy cheated on his wife with prostitutes. I don't care if he stopped jerking off. I'm not looking up to him. What?
All right.
You're on a NoFap forum. Fuck you.
Fucking
You can't take the moral high ground. when
Terry
you're on this
Crews has
forum.
like a YouTube video. He's like in a car talking about it, and he's just saying like I had a problem. I knew I had a problem because I'd be jerking off from like nighttime until the sun came up, and I'd be like, "What are you doing, Terry?"
Did you guys hear about that football player?
Yeah, yeah, like you're jerking off for like 12 hours.
You ever just jerked off and like 8 days fly by?
Yeah, just like
And he got sexually harassed.
Did you guys hear about that football player on the Buccaneers who got like he's going like prison I think for like assault and like or like sexual assault, but like he like showed his dick to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And he had like a porn addiction, and like they would go on the road and he would bring a little like DVD player and just beat off in the bedroom. And like people would be like, I don't want to room with him. Please don't make me room with him. He would jerk off in the locker rooms like openly. He just constantly beating up. I was like, yeah, this guy's probably gonna be a rapist if he's not already. So
no, he's like a Louis C.K. He just like jerking off in front of people.
Maybe it's like a pressure thing.
well, he went all the way.
Like pressure, like performing. On the
So
field.
many
So
lights.
it's
Oh, he's
a
just
lot
like, I just feel so built up.
yeah,
I just have so much tension.
I need
Do
a
it in the fucking shower.
I need a release.
That was a short one. There wasn't anything else.
He's just like standing in front of your locker.
Porn rewards for nothing.
Just don't move. Just don't move.
a crucial distinction of the no fat lifestyle.
All right, bring it in. Bring it in.
Single fat astronauts.
All right. Okay. A crucial distinction of the no-fap lifestyle, a love letter to single fapstronauts. You guys want to do like a bump? Like I'll read some and I'll bump it.
Wait, popcorn.
I'll bump it back to you since you can read it.
Yeah, but how do
Okay.
you want to bump that?
Yeah.
Often I'll be browsing the
make up
subreddit and I'll see the men around me talking about whether they did or didn't receive sexual attention from the women in their lives due to no-fap. Fapstronauts, I'm going to be blunt. Bump Markas.
The point of the no-fap lifestyle is not to pick up women or get a girlfriend or other romantic partner. The point is to take an unhealthy coping mechanism, cut it out of our lives, and replace it with healthier ones, like exercise or art.
One could say
First off, I just want to say, if you have to force yourself to take up art to stop jerking off,
These guys are gonna have
Don't
some
do
horny
art.
Yeah. It's not really that masturbating is bad. It's just like you just did it too much.
You guys are gonna paint a lot of boobies.
Yeah. Yeah. Just one day away.
Choice lines.
That was a long one. I'm gonna try to have like a short. After losing my 25 days January streak, I never reached 25 days till now. Starting NoFap monk mode from today, and for sure I will make it to 90 days this time.
90 days without
I will
coming.
make it through. And there's like hearts and like 100
Wait,
signs.
he's just not masturbating, right?
Yeah.
You can come. You can
no,
fuck.
no. Like a lot of these for like reboots, there's like a whole thing, like the rules of like a hard like monk mode. You don't come.
You just don't come.
You just don't come.
So
How do you
you
not get like a wet dream?
yeah, you supposed to like wake yourself up.
I don't know.
Well, I don't like
Inception.
I don't follow. I don't.
Where's the kick?
subscribe to this program, so I don't know really how.
This is like right before Black Pill, right?
What's that?
Where you just like a nofap guy and then you become like a Black Pill incel.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just gonna drive a truck.
Black Pill incel.
They're like nihilists. They're like the dudes that like drive trucks into people because they don't get laid.
You know the kid that shot up that sorority.
Yeah, it's
that
more
sorority
that.
house in Florida.
Are there like multiple
That guy.
driving
That guy is like they're like.
That's like one of their weapons of choice is truck.
You do this shit long enough, that's what you become.
No, like I mean, he's a poster boy.
Well, that's like incels is like a different. That's a whole nother like forum. But those are.
But like you know, fap because like you got some kind of issue
but they're
with your
probably
dick.
fapping. Celibates are definitely
Yeah, honestly, they
fapping,
wouldn't.
but they just don't like.
They
they're
know-
just
they
like,
do know
I'm
fap.
shunned by women.
They do like red pill no fap where it's like I conquer, like I'm a man, I'll conquer 'em. And then it's like they masturbate because they're just like normal human people, and then
Do
like
red pill no fap and just watch a lot of Steven Crowder
yeah, exactly,
and punch their balls.
yeah, and then they like jerk off and then like feel really bad, so like nothing matters and become Black Pill, and they're like I'm incel Black Pill,
Yeah.
And then
Jordan
killing
Peterson
people.
is right.
yeah, they like shit themselves.
Hot take.
What's crazy about that one kid that shot up that sorority's like house that was like
That's how
a
cute
part
he
of the
was.
Explain
storm?
the story. What's the story?
So like he went. So pretty much he wrote this whole letter. Like no shit. He wrote this whole letter about how like women didn't want to pay attention to him, how they wanted to like be with Chads. He wrote like a manifesto,
Yeah.
and then
Fucking Chads.
Yeah, he shoots up. He shoots
Wait,
up-
was this the Elliot Rodger kid?
Yeah. What's crazy,
Oh, extra fuck that guy because his dad was like a director, and it's like
crazy
yeah.
about it? Reading an article about this kid. Nicolas Cage gave him advice.
yeah,
Nicolas Cage
yeah, fuck that
Time
guy
out his day
twice.
to be like, this is how you talk to women, and this guy's like, nope, they just don't want me, so I have to kill them.
I feel like Nicolas Cage is the guy too to be like he is weird looking as fuck and he's fucked some like pretty good looking women. Like he
Yeah.
must know something that I can
Yeah,
use.
he's only fucking people because he's Nick Cage.
Yeah. If some other person came up to someone and was like, what does he say about the peach in Face Off? He's like, if I could eat your peach this whole flight, would you let me? Or some shit
Well, we
like
gotta
that.
talk
Oh,
about
God.
Nicolas Cage and Con Air if we're gonna talk about any Nicolas Cage.
Put the bunny down.
bunny down.
I'm gonna show you
Why
God
could you
exists.
put the bunny down?
Cameron Poe.
Can you put in the peach one, Brian?
You know, I can eat a peach for hours.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it to my little girl's birthday.
Here's a treasure map on the back of the Declaration of Independence.
Something about a peach.
We're eating lemons and lots of eating.
Give me the lube. The one's correct.
Have you seen that Nicolas Cage movie where it's like he's like an airline pilot? It's the end of the world.
This is
he did that for a right wing like a right wing group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because he's
lot of hot
so much
takes.
dead.
Is that vent closed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a closed vent right there.
Open her up.
It's a hot room. We're doing this as a podcast. It's the hot room. We're gonna slowly crank up the temperature 10 degrees.
Oh, man, it feels so much better now.
Taps out. So far, Jake's been like killing beers, so he's definitely the first one to.
He has
to go.
one beer. Don't hype the people up. Jake's not killing beers.
Not, I've killed 7.
You killed 7 beers.
You guys are fucked. I'm already in a sleeveless. Brian's probably the first one to go.
Okay,
Actually, I don't
get
know.
in here, man.
2 pants. He's got shorts though.
I don't sweat.
My legs carry my heat, so
My ears get rid of the heat.
I
for
put
me.
super glue in all my sweat pores.
It
I'm
looks
just
good.
full of water. I never leak.
You're not gonna age well.
Yeah, probably not. But the water weights really help me bulk up.
A lot of mass.
Solid mass.
I'm like a tidal wave when I run into people.
Give me that sweat in.
I'm a big thing of mass, of mash.
All right, well,
So if we're gonna,
I'm a massy mash.
the nofap was that's cool.
It's not cool.
it's not cool.
Yeah, you're right. So let's find one last bit to kind of round us off, because we're at the a minute or an hour and 11 minutes mark.
We
So
talk about Kardashians and the
yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's do that one. Let's end on a good note.
So I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians because I fucking love reality TV, and honestly, I feel like as long as reality TV's on, the Kardashians are gonna keep making their show because they just do it like
You don't have to apologize to anybody,
They
Drake.
just do it so
You don't have to
good.
explain.
I'm just saying, like, this is why they're good. Like, they just do the cuts so well, the dramas.
The music's gotten better since
Yeah.
Kanye came on the show.
Exactly. Kanye's in it sometimes now.
It has.
And he's like tie-dye hair now. He's
Travis
so
Scott
fun.
in it.
He looks crazy, man.
No, you don't see Travis Scott.
Yeah, the Kardashians are definitely withholding his psyche.
I don't think you saw Travis Scott at all this
Like
season.
medicine.
But he's in it like once. a
You do
season
see him
usually.
sometimes, yeah. It's definitely more about the Kardashians. But, like, the last 2 episodes was just all about fucking the Tristan Thompson and the Jordan Woods shit.
Nice.
And, like, fucking...
They shot us out.
Huh?
They shot us out.
Yeah, they threw us into
Oh,
it.
dope.
But, like, they're like, well, in this one podcast is calling that bitch a linebacker, so we should run with that. But anyway, they pretty much spend the whole show. I feel like they definitely kind of yell at Tristan, but definitely most of the show is like directed at like Jordan. And I don't know, like to me, it's like
This
he's
guy
like a
cheated
20
on you like twice.
Yeah, so Tristan Thompson's already like out. Like when Chloe was 9 months pregnant, he's out like motorboating 2 chicks in like a Vegas lobby.
He cheated on her here, dude.
Yeah,
In like Arlington.
yeah. And he fucking he cheated on his first baby mama with Chloe, like when she was pregnant too. I don't know if cheated. There's some debate that they were broken up at the time, but regardless, you had sex with another woman while your baby like before your son was even born.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't waited. Like she's 9 months pregnant. You think you'd let like the kid come out first? And be
True
like,
as a boy.
we're gonna see other people.
Like some, like-
Oh wait,
the
different
first
mom.
kid, I
Different
actually
mom.
don't know. But so it's this dude, and then like now at like some party or whatever, I guess like he kissed Jordan. Him and Jordan like dance and they kiss some, and she's sitting on the arm of the chair with
No
her
butt.
legs extended,
No butt.
across his lap, no butt on his lap. But like the whole show is just like dragging fucking Jordan, and like to me, I see like such a power dynamic or power like difference between like this 20-some-year-old like girl and this like 6'11" NBA All-Star like basketball dude.
Yeah.
And like that's about like if all they do is kiss and like who's to say he's not like a little drunk and he's like coming on to her. And it's
Yeah.
like this is like a big and like he's like a big athletic dude and he's probably like cool. So like maybe she just makes like a little mistake. It doesn't seem like they seem like they just like dropped the fucking axe on her.
Yeah,
When it's
him
like
too.
it's clearly he's the issue.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if she's not at that party, he's just doing it with another chick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She could have been fucked up too. Like she could have been drunk.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It seems like more of a mistake for her. It seems for him, it's just like it's
Yeah.
literal.
I
Like,
do this.
Yeah, patterned behavior.
This is like a
Go ahead,
thing.
Mark. Do you have something to say?
It just sounded like you were kind of justifying you hooking up with him, Drake. It sounded like you.
Yeah.
He fucked Drake.
Hey, Chloe,
he's
guess
kinda-
what, bitch?
He's a tall, athletic guy.
I fucked your daddy.
He's pretty cool.
No, I'm just saying he's an imposing dude
He's an opposing dude. He's
on like a
smart
young
man.
like
He's gotta be.
20-some girl.
He's like a giant.
Oh, so it's like an implication. It's like
Yeah, but she's
something
thick.
thing.
She
I'm
can
not
hold
even
her
saying
own.
it's like an aggressive implication. I just think like that power dynamic's there. Like you're like a young girl, you're hanging out like this like NBA All-Star.
Yeah, but
party,
your best
and this
friend
dude-
is like one of the richest women.
But that's
on
the other thing
planet.
too is it's not your best friend's man. It's
Yeah,
your
I think
best
that's why-
friend's sister's man.
But that's
Yeah,
why.
but that's like.
I
You,
agree. Like
you can't have enough sense to be like, this is not a good move.
it's still dirty. It's definitely dirty. But it's just like.
But-
like, how do we really know how close she is with Chloe?
But also, that's
Yeah,
why
they're
it
best
seems.
friends.
That's why it seems like it's a
They're best
mistake.
friends with Kyrie.
That's why it seems like it's a mistake. Is because the Kardashians are like definitely have more money, I think, in total than Tristan Thompson does. So for her to like go make out with
yeah, like I don't understand what she would gain from it.
Yeah,
Other
she had. To
I think
know,
if anything, she wasn't like she was just like fucked up at a party.
Yeah.
like made a mistake, which is like she like fucked up, but like he had a family, so his mistake is like way larger and like impacts way more people.
yeah, but he's already done it before.
Yeah,
like I guess, and the point of the episode is that they're saying like, well, I knew he was wrong, but I just didn't know she was like that too. So like, I don't know.
She's like single, isn't she? Like single. Like I know
Yeah.
it's like her like friend's baby
Yeah.
dad, but like at the same time, like
Yeah.
she's probably used to going out like having like getting drunk, having a good time, like maybe hooking up with somebody. And that night, she probably just
maybe that somebody's me. I don't know. She's in Arlington. I
Definitely not you. You guys said a lot of mean things about her.
didn't say anything mean about
I'm trying
her.
to like hate fuck her. You know?
I had her
I
back.
want, like,
I had her back.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
I had her back.
Nothing wrong with hate for her. I'm just
No,
saying,
you
it sounds
guys
like
both
you're
were
giving
saying
this-
she's like pretty built
you're
like a
giving her hard
linebacker.
pass here.
Oh my god.
Doing something.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to roll those back, that's fine. You can take those.
No, I think
I'll take
she.
anything I say back, Drake. Whatever I say.
I think like if she hit Tristan, no, to push back against your opposing, I think if she hit him with like a defensive tackle, she'd break his leg. She'd
To be
fuck
honest
his
with you
ass
guys,
up.
I don't remember
long legs, so those legs are bound to break.
Well, she knows her target. She's not gonna go in there, uninitiated.
She's a smart girl.
She's like Bane.
But it was just fun watching. Like it was basically all just
I
like
was born in the night.
drama thing. And there's like a part where Chloe gets drunk and she's just screaming in this restaurant, and then they go into like the bathroom to try to calm her down, and she's just manhandling Courtney. And Chloe's like 6'5", and Courtney's like 5'3".
Yeah.
And
You know
she's
who
just,
I am?
Tossing her around.
6'5".
She has her like. She has her like
the
up
great
on.
white
She's so big.
Dude, you should see it. When her hands are like wrapped around Courtney's shoulders. She has her like up on like the sink, like against the mirror. Like
You know what I
Yeah, I
come
feel like
from?
Courtney's the
Juice.
littlest one too.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's the smallest.
My daddy was
What's
the first
Kim do?
running back to hit 2,000 yards in a 14 game season.
What's Kim doing?
Got away with
episode?
murder.
Kim's just kind of like playing like the middle. That she's just kind of not the middle, but just like she's not as like intense. She's just like okay, so this is going on. There's like a bunch of scenes where like they're just like three-way calling each other. Like Chloe will call Kim, and Kim's like, "Should I call Courtney?" And she's like, "Yeah, call Courtney." And she's like, "Courtney?" She's like, "It's Chloe and Kim." And then they'll like add Kylie.
Hey.
It's like Kylie, it's Kim, Chloe, and Courtney.
Why did they just say it? Like, who else does
What
this?
I heard the mom gives like an Emmy winning cry.
Yeah, Chris is great. She's like, I think she's picked up a lot of like the goofy, just like, because she kind of just like jokes about the whole like family. Like
Doesn't
she
it
does
cost
like
like 80 grand to have her on camera just to like age her down?
probably. There's a lot of Photoshop on her. They're definitely like touching her up.
Yeah, she's like
But
glowing.
she does like because Bruce used to be the one that looked at the camera and be like, "This family's crazy," or like these girls.
I just want to wear a dress.
Now Chris is like over the top. Yeah, Chris is over
Can I get my own show, please?
but she does that shit too.
How's that Adam's apple looking? Small?
Trim.
But he's just like, fuck, man. I love these outfits.
There's like season 8, he starts wearing like the visor with the ponytail pulled through
God
it.
damn
Yeah,
it.
I
Just,
know.
like,
That's
I'm
the
like,
worst because it's
it
like
looks-
you just want him to go all in.
Yeah,
just
like, just commit, dude.
her to
Listen,
go
I'm
all
not
in.
gonna-
Looks like a
I don't
long-eared
give a fuck.
Phil Michael.
How many people do you think are in line that are like, as soon as he gets that pussy, I'm fucking it? How many people are just like, I'm willing to take that ass?
There's probably so many people that are
Is
like,
it? Is it? Did she get there? Did she get like the full
I
op?
think he starts-
I don't know. That's why I think they should release
Yeah,
articles.
we'll get
dude.
back to that.
Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know? You do want to know.
I do want to know. I would honestly.
Why were you?
And I want to say this to save Dave
What if there was a
Chappelle.
surf engine that told you?
To save Dave Chappelle
Fronty.
and all the criticism he's getting, I also would like to see Kris Jenner's pussy.
Yeah.
You mean Caitlyn Jenner's pussy?
Like, we'd all like to see it.
But Kris Jenner's
I would
pussy.
also like to see Kris Jenner's pussy too, but Caitlyn Jenner, I'd look at it.
I feel like Kris Jenner's pussy not great.
She's
but
still got-
for
she's
like
still got- she's
her
still got
age.
a dick
It's
right now,
probably.
Let's hit up Corey Gamble.
I believe. Last time I checked,
Corey Gamble looks like Ashy Larry.
You do there's like a whole there's a watchdog group just
like-
waiting.
yeah, there's like bulge patrol. Like every time she steps out, there's like
Just two guys in a black Cadillac.
there's 4 people behind him. Just like following. They have 2 bands.
She's on the move. She's on the move.
You gotta go front and back because you gotta see that she's tucking it.
Bravo team, she is moving down the alleyway. Can you get closer for a little observation?
Can we get air? Can we get air? There's like a helicopter over.
It's like a John
Roger
Wick.
that, we're
There's a
inbound.
homeless guy that's like looking under a car.
That's a false
there,
alert. It's
yeah.
just taped back. I see it back here, flapping in the breeze.
God damn it.
Smells like death.
He needs to let that thing fucking breathe.
There's a guy who's just a chair. He's like cut a hole in the bottom. It's just his face. We haven't tested this yet, Johnson. I'm going in.
God damn it! Close your mouth.
He's at a porta.
You're a loose cannon.
We're losing vitals.
You're gonna get balls in the mouth on my watch.
I don't care what happens to me. I just want results.
I haven't seen anything like this since
That'd be a cool ETV show. Bulge Patrol.
I really hope with the Kardashians, I hope it
seen this since I
evolves
broke
into like an aggressive civil war between all the kids. Like I hope. That's why I hope the Jordan Woods thing is actually just setting up for phase like whatever, where like now Kylie's gonna take Jordan's side, and then like the Kylie Jenner and
Kendall's like, I'm not gonna abandon this Jenner
and they're
versus
gonna have
Kardashian.
like a brood of children, and then it's gonna go against
brood.
the Kardashian brood.
Can we get the Jenners versus Kardashians?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a civil war.
I'm just waiting for.
They better watch out because they got like Brody Jenner and the other Jenner, like the Jesus-looking guy.
Yep.
And they'll fuck him up.
Yeah.
Brody Jenner, he's like, I'll hit a bitch.
Oh yeah, he's like, I always hated the fucking Kardashians.
I've been waiting to punch my sister.
You guys treat my dad like shit.
Yeah. Oh, mom now, but
He was pretty fucked up about it on the show. I feel like he was like, God, you're forcing me to be on this show. Talk about
They
how
say their mom now, or just he's still their dad, right?
No, it's their mom.
She's their dad.
I'm pretty sure I saw one of them post like Happy Father's Day.
They're just being like really, they're just really pumping
passive
the brakes on it.
Well,
Like, no,
I think it's like I feel like they'd also do like a Mother's Day, but like the spiritual, like you were my father for this many years. I can't just like you like they're like we gotta do both.
I just like lose my dad.
also
Yeah.
the
You
can be my dad and my mom?
to Trunny.
Yeah,
So I got a question
I would do. Yeah, I would be like,
for the Violently High
Can
guys.
we still play catch?
I don't even.
Dad's got a mean arm.
Hey, shoot.
So half the people in this room have long-term significant others. I'm just wondering, say, 20, 30 years down the line, if, your significant others decide, hey, I'm a man.
I'd be like, we'll be great friends. But I'm starting over. I'm starting over my life.
You're starting over?
How easy is the procedure?
The procedure's easy. She's got a dick, though. He has a dick.
I might just like swap them though. Like if it's been like
Will you swap with me? You swap with my new husband.
yeah, I just switch.
roll with it.
Yeah, whatever.
We're swingers. Both of our wives got post-ops.
I just swap.
He's like, I will not be an abomination. Fuck the Lord. The Lord will not look down on us.
If you just
No,
switch it,
I feel like
I just switch bodies.
I feel like if Nina was like, I'm doing the switch, I'd be like, look, like I'm totally down with that. Like, but like, I like physically, that's like not
What
going to
if
work
they
for
gave
me.
you the option? You just be Nina, like boom.
I could, and I
Just
become
like that.
her.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you don't.
Just for like a trial run. No, you're in her body, she's in yours.
Oh.
You just swap it.
Oh, if we
Or
swap
you get
bodies,
brand new bodies, whatever.
I think it would like be hard to look at myself in the
All
mirror
right, so you
watching
want like
me.
brand new
I
bodies?
wouldn't want to see me fuck my.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you want brand new bodies?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
You just get
Well, no.
to fuck myself.
I would just say like I would say like
so
Ooh, why am I doing that?
yeah. I'd be like we could co-parent.
Stop
We could do the
making
whole
that
thing.
face.
I stink.
But
I should really wash my gooch more. It does smell.
you become the Asian woman from Striking Vipers.
Well, that's like the other thing too. What if it's just like a VR thing? Like, I'd be like, you can be like a dude.
I'd
We
give it
just
a
go-
shot.
We just go in like the VR thing.
But you could like.
But I would not be addicted to it like that. That guy had a serious
say-
problem.
never say never, bro.
Nah, dude. I think I know myself
Nina might
well
lay
enough.
that down, dude. You don't know. You don't.
Well, if it's
she's
my
never
own-
been inside you like that.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Maybe.
20 years.
What if she lays down wood better than you're laying down?
Yeah,
What
she
if
like
just now has a dick?
Yeah.
I'm just like,
We'd be
couldn't
like,
get past
damn,
that.
I'd never go that hard.
Well, like I'm not physically attracted to like a penis, so I'd be like, this is not going to work. And you're probably going to be like dressed.
Yeah.
You're probably going to change the way you dress and like.
You'd be able to.
What am I doing?
So like say it's just like Chan. She just like has a dick, and she now has a dick. That's it. She has a
But
dick
she-
now.
but-
She starts dressing kind of like a dude more, but like nothing really changes about her. It's just she's just like, you're gonna call me he, and I have a dick now. Nothing else changes about your dynamic other than she's like, I'm just a gay man. I'm no longer a straight woman. I'm a gay man. What do you do?
Is she a bottom?
She's a bottom.
She's Chandler now.
Probably rock that. I
You're
guess.
taking it.
I'll try
Okay,
it.
Cool.
I guess.
Hey. Hey.
Does she have boobies still? I like her boobies a lot.
What are they going to make the dick out of?
What do they make the dick out of?
It's just like a big floppy tit.
It's a booby dick.
I don't know.
Like
I'll take it all day.
I'm upset that as this is my first time ever talking on something that's
Holy
going to be on like
fuck,
the
it's
internet.
hot.
I don't want to be a 25-year-old man saying boobies.
I say pee-pee on a podcast I drop every week, dude.
Say that.
Pee-pee's funny.
Boobies is hot.
Yeah, boobies is cool.
It's hot.
Yeah, put them boobies in my.
Yeah, Cardi B has boobies.
Put your boobies.
She got some
around
big
me,
boobies.
Smother me in your
It
boobies.
sounds like what Trump said. Trump say boobies.
You get a boobie.
Sure, Trump's a booby guy.
Boobies.
Boobies.
Or you do like, you ever say like, oh, boob alert.
Boobs.
Boob alert.
daughter's boobies.
Okay. They
Are
might
firm and perfect.
They're okay.
A very
I
tremendous.
put my face
Folks.
on boobies.
It could be better.
Okay.
My spit would make it.
I love my daughter.
This is my spit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
He's just drooling on.
All right, so do you think you could? But that's the thing. It's like it's just like if you her becoming a man, transitioning to a man would be the same as just it. Like, could you just get if you switched your wife with a man? Another man. It's because physically,
another man is a different person. You're in love with a person, bro.
Yeah, I know, but there's like there'll always be like a love. There'll always be like an internal connection because it'd be like it's not like I'm losing the person I love. They're just like they're transitioning to like another gender. But physically, I couldn't like.
I want to
If
be
she
down
laid
like a
with her dick and balls out in front of me, I'd be like, it's not going to work for me. I can't do it.
Real dick and balls.
But it's still functional enough. She's gonna, and then she's like, "What is she gonna want to do it? She's gonna want to fuck me in the ass?"
Now he's selling himself short.
He said she's a bottom, Brian.
I guess she's a bottom.
Well, you found that you were a bottom. I don't know if Nina's a bottom. She might want to top me.
I'd top.
Yeah, all she wants to do now, all she wants to do is skull fuck you.
Yeah, she's really aggressive.
Honestly, it's
They give her so much tea. She's like on TRT.
You're gonna be like the on my pool stick, Brian.
I don't mind a peg or two.
Yeah, I'll take a peg from like my girlfriend or like a chick, but I don't want to be fucked in the ass, but like a real like sinewy like a penis, a flesh and blood dick in my ass. I want like if she wants to hump my butt with like her.
They're not throwing a cadaver dick on this girl and calling it a date. It's constructed by like science.
It's not the fact. It's
Brian,
the cat.
You're picturing the wrong.
It's not about the. It's literally it's human meat.
You probably get
It's human meat inside, and I don't want that. I don't want that.
Okay.
And so,
homophobe, but I guess.
look, we co-parent. We co-parent. We could even live in the same house. I don't want to fuck it up for the kids, but like I'm gonna be like, look.
Ooh, Brian.
I would advise that you start dating again
she's just
because
having, like, the loudest-
I'm gonna start dating immediately.
What if she's just having...
Not immediately. I give her like some time. I give him some time, but
The next day.
But I'd be like, look, man, we'll be best friends. I'll play catch. We'll go
All right,
to
but
the river.
Now that you said no, she's like gimp suit.
Why? See,
Walk
us through that process.
Yeah, how did I don't know where that jump.
That's what she wants now, Brian. She's changed, but she's still the same person.
Are
But
you saying that she's a?
So she's sort of
Did you say that thinking that would entice me more?
Brian like shutting her off like that after all these years and all these.
It's like I know you don't want to have sex with a man, but what if she wears a gimp suit and fucks you? It's like, well, that's not going to make it better.
I got to get it. After being rejected from Brian, after being together for all the years, they've had those kids.
Not
together.
rejected.
You said no, but
You rejected her.
You rejected her.
But
so now she's out on the
only
now,
sexually.
But now she's out on the scene, and she's just having to take in all this different input, and she doesn't. People are there are people out there that are waiting to take advantage of new people into the scene. And they take it, and she gets into that like whole gimp thing. And then the next thing,
I would still be like,
you're cool with her like,
I just
coming
want
on,
everyone to know
and in
that.
the 4 years she's all strung.
well, not in the 4 year, man. It doesn't mean she's
But that's what I'm
disrespectful
talking- that's
of
what
the
it is.
kids.
The look.
She would have a room to do it in. Yeah,
You and Brian. I don't
That's
know.
what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
it's getting really bad for me here.
She's a 4-year person.
I might just go get like a sixer and like sit in the garage, like think it out for a while.
Look, if you're cohabitating with anyone and you're not sleeping with them and you decide to get strapped up in your foyer,
Yeah, that's a different problem. Yeah.
You're wrong. That has to be in the lease. That needs to be written down.
Yeah.
That's going to be
It's
happening.
like we have 20 years of like happy marriage, and then like she becomes a trans person immediately. She's like, I'm gonna get fucked in the foyer now. Sorry, kids. It's like, Mom, I just want to do homework.
You never fucked me in the 4.
Yeah, it's like you never asked. You never did any of this. You changed so much.
My mom's drinking.
My new girlfriend doesn't want to come over, and she's like, I don't like what's going on. And I think your kids.
It smells like leather.
I'm like, don't try to break up my family, you bitch.
I thought the whole best friend
We'll
thing
make it
was
work.
cute and it meant something in the beginning, but you shouldn't be.
Now
friends
you're
with
being
her.
Yeah.
too cool about this.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. See you next week. Shit.
What do you think about the anti-fap movement?
Anti-fat movement?
FAP, F-A-P.
Oh, no jerking off?
Yeah. No FAP, not anti-fap. Anti-fap's
No
a
fap.
different movement.
Well, there's good and bad. The good thing is sex will be way more pleasurable. The bad is it'll be way more desirable. So, like to mitigate your sexual urges, so you don't do stupid things and hang out with stupid people and
Right.
have sex with people you don't really like but you think are hot because you're horny.
Yeah.
And they're willing. which is a lot of people. They get roped up in these relationships with these guys and gals that they're not really in love with.
Yeah.
But they like to fuck.
Right.
You know. It's a good. Like, what do you think about it?
Well, I think that you know what something I always think back on is when you were sponsored by Fleshlight. And this is when we were doing the podcast from your house, and you'd come to do your podcast, and you'd walk away with a fleshlight. So I ended up with I don't know, 3 or 4 fleshlights. And at first I just wanted, you had different types. And at first I just went for the one that looks like a pussy. Right? But then it's oh, I got that one. But then you had one that was I don't know, man, some kind of gargoyle alien thing. It was really not. It was really fucking weird, man. But anyway, I fucked those things. And when I think back to it, it's the first time I did it, it tricked my brain.
Yeah.
Are you a gang rapist?
No.